Okay, so here is their little sneak peek. I get 2 boxes of the fruit snacks for $7.89, whole box of bananas, and 2 watermelons. All right, we are stocked, ready to go. Hey guys, welcome back to My Full House. So we are at our good old Aldi's. Today is Wednesday to be exact. It's 12:40, so I'm on a little bit of a time crunch. My husband has work today, but we're gonna head in here. Now this is, let me show you guys really quick. Okay, so here is their little sneak peek on what they have going on at the Aldi's that I'm about to head into. They have a lot of things on sale at the moment. Today is Wednesday. This is like their sale day. Yeah, it begins Wednesday, June 12th. And then I'm not sure again when it ends. So here's that side. And here is the back side on all their little deals they've got going on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put on this carrier. We have the baby today. And then we're going to head in to Aldi's. Hey, let me see that cutie pie. Ready? Say hi to the people. The big boy. Gotta tighten this. We're ready. All right, we're heading in. Here we go. All right, we got cart number 1 and cart number 2. My daughter's gonna push. All right, here we go. Need a whole box of crackers. I'm gonna get the whole case. It's $2.95. And then let's go ahead and go down a bit more. Let's see. I kind of go towards what we normally get. 6 of those for $5.98. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get some chips. We need to restock our chips. These are $2.19, so we're gonna get a whole case. I think there's like 9 in there, but we'll see. Yeah. Thank you. Do you think we should get another kind? What's another kind they like? So these are all $2.19. So we're gonna get half barbecue and half sour and cream. So we're kind of loading up on this, but the weather is getting really nice and my kids love to snack. Okay, and now we also need to replenish all of our salsa, our cheese salsa. We are running pretty low on that. So we're gonna get a whole case of this. I believe that has like 12 in there for $1.99. Okay, and then we're gonna get, I'm not sure how many yet, but for $2.69 for those cream pies. Okay, so we got 8 of them. Yeah. Get 8 of those. Okay, and so we're gonna get 2 boxes of the fruit snacks for $7.89. Okay, and right now she's grabbing 4 of the muffins for $3.95. So we're getting chocolate chip. They also have blueberry and banana nut. Here are all the options for bagels. I am definitely going to grab a bunch of these bagels. I think 2 cases of the plain and a case of blueberry. And these are for $1.95 for the plain and $2.19 for the blueberry. Got 2 watermelons for $4.65. Now we're moving on to the bananas, 52 cents a pound. Okay, we got this whole box of bananas and 2 watermelons. All right, we're gonna move on down, see the apples and the oranges. We still have some lemons at home. They're on sale. Should we get a thing of limes? Let's get 1 bag of limes. And that's for $2.29. I'm gonna pick up a couple of oranges. Let's get 2 for $4.49. So they have lots of different choices for apples, Fuji, all the different apples. My kids love the Honey Crisp. So let's get 2 bags of Honey Crisp. I don't know the price on those. It doesn't show. Oh wait, here they are. Let me see. Oh, they're only $2.69. So let's get 4 bags. Yeah, there we go. 2 bags, 4. Thank you. Okay, I think we're gonna get a couple grapes. The kids like grapes, so we're gonna get some grapes back there in a second. But for now, I'm gonna get some green onion for 95 cents. I'm gonna pick up 2 of these. Okay, 2 green onions. Okay, we're also gonna get a case of blueberries, like I've done plenty of times. They're $2.39, so we're gonna get a whole case of those. Okay, we got some cilantro for 65 cents. All right, I'm gonna get some mushrooms for $1.59. Spinach leaves for $1.49. What else do they have? Let's get some spring mix for $4.89. Picked up some whole carrots for $1.49. Get some milk for $2.50. I think I'm gonna get 6 gallons. Orange juice for $3.29. I think we're gonna get a whole case. Just got out with 2 full carts, so I'm gonna get this loaded up. My grand total for those 2 carts was $3.91.69. Okay, so this is the before we add anything in the van. Okay, so she's holding the baby while I just unloaded those 2 carts. So this is what it's looking like at the moment with everything going on in the front. So I'm gonna head back inside and we're gonna be getting like lunch meat, cheese, meat for dinners, some more veggies I forgot. Okay, so we're heading back in now for more groceries. Someone's getting sleepy. So we're gonna get a case of this apple juice. So there's 6 of them for $2.99. I'm gonna get some peppers for $2.39. Okay, so we came back out. We have officially number 3 and number 4. So 4 carts all together. Okay, friends, so we are done. We made it out with 4 carts. I don't even know how that happened, but we made it out with 4 carts. So our van is jam-packed, as you can see, all the way from the front to the very back. And our little guy is sound asleep. So we're gonna go home now and unload this and show you everything we got. We're about to head in and I'm gonna show you everything that I bought at Aldi's today. Now, I spent well over $800 at Aldi's all alone. I still plan on going to, we got little man here. Oh yeah? Oh. Or he just wants to tell you how. Yeah, you think so? He wants to tell you how good that fruit snack is that he can't eat. But he's chewing on it, aren't ya? Because you're getting all those teeth. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. so I'm excited to show you guys what we purchased. So let's head in. All right, so everyone's trying sherbet for the first time. Is it good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you like it?
It's yummy.
It is yummy.
I have strawberry. Oh, this is lemon.
What did you think, Boone? Do you like it?
One. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Ruby's gonna try it. What do you think?
Sour.
It's sour. Do you like it though?
Yeah.
It's different. It's more refreshing than like a bowl of ice cream.
Really yummy.
Okay, so we're gonna start right down here with this case of blueberries. I am so excited to have these back in our refrigerator. I will not be freezing these. The kids love them, so we are just gonna eat them as they are. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 carrots, and so we stocked up on those this time. We went ahead and got 2 things of purple grapes and 2 of these green. They all look so good and delicious. And then a ton of peppers because we are going to be making a lot of veggie trays this coming week. And yeah, so I think I picked up 9 altogether of the colored, and these will definitely all be eaten very quickly. They are never wasted or go rotten on us because my kids and I and my husband all love peppers, and you could do so many things with them. And then over here I picked up 4 of these green peppers. We like to use these a lot of times in our eggs in the morning. 1 thing of avocados and 1 bag of limes, and then 2 oranges, 4 bags of apples. My kids love these Honey Crisp. Okay, we're at it again, a big box of bananas. So I'm going to interrupt this video at the moment to show you how we make our smoothies and how we make our protein shakes for the kids. We use vanilla ice cream, whey protein, mango chunks that I get from Costco, water, and then we add ice to make it nice and chilled, bananas, and these are all like the tumblers that we like to use, and the cups and straws. And then the secret ingredient, spinach leaves, of course. Okay, so I've added my ice at the bottom of my blender, and now I'm gonna go ahead and toss in a bunch of spinach leaves to just make this smoothie really healthy for the kiddos. And next we're adding a bunch of mango chunks because that just makes it extra delicious, and the kids love mangoes, and so do I. And then we will roughly add about 2 cups of water. And then today we will add about probably 2 bananas. It always just depends on what we're putting in, on the quantity that we'll be adding. So, okay, and so right now I'm dumping in 2 scoops of that whey protein. And just look how beautiful that already looks before it's even blended. Okay, so I'm just gonna place the lid on top and start blending my Ninja blender on Smoothie Blend. Okay, so once they are all done, I've already added it to their cups and added their straw, and they are ready to go ahead and give this a try. It's cozy? Okay, so right here I went ahead and I also picked up 4 of these mushrooms. 1 thing of cilantro, 2 things of this green onion. I am planning on putting this on our salads and tacos. 4 bags of spinach leaves, because again, we are going to be making a lot of those smoothies you just seen. And then 6 big things of lettuce. These are actually pretty heavy. 2 things of celery, 1 thing of spring mix. We are going to be doing lots of salads. Like I mentioned, I just really love doing salads during the summertime. So 2 things of these tomatoes, again for salads or sauteing. And then I went ahead and I picked up chicken breast for our Lunchables coming up. 2 things of Mexican style shredded cheese and 2 of the mild cheddar. And then I went ahead and I picked up a little bit extra this time than I would normally do This is all Kobe Jack. There is, I think, 10, and we use this on our Lunchables majority of the time. And sometimes we'll also put this on our eggs. But okay, so over here I picked up the salami for my kiddos. I can't remember how many, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11. Okay, so 11 of these salami packets. They were on sale for like $3.09. So they don't expire yet till July 16th. So we definitely have plenty of time to use these. So I'm not going to freeze any of that because they're for the Lunchables during the week for the kiddos. And I know 100% that we will go through them within 2 weeks. So over here I picked up 6 of these Chips Ahoy. Again, we will not go through this within 2 weeks. And then 2 boxes of this Juicy Burst fruit snack. We have not had that in a while, and I know the kids would love to have that as a treat every once in a while. I bought sour cream and onion potato chips. I think I got 4 bags, and then 5 bags of these barbecue. And then down below, I believe there's 10 in here of just the wavy plain potato chips. 2 cases of the chewy dipped chocolate chip bar. It comes with 6 in a box, and I went ahead and I got 12 and 12, so 24 altogether. We'll take roughly about 3 with us if we went to the park. And then down below, I went ahead and I got some of the Arizona green iced tea. This is definitely something that I love to drink in the summertime. It's always been one of my favorite drinks that I associate summer with. So it comes with 12 in a box. Then we picked up a 12-pack of Pepsi and a 12-pack of Sprite. So, and then we also got some juice this time. We have ran out, and my little guy, sometimes he just really enjoys some apple juice, which who doesn't? 6 things of this orange juice doesn't expire right away, so this will definitely not go bad on our family. Okay, and I picked up some garlic powder. These are like 99 cents a bottle. Not a terrible price. I know it's probably not like organic, but it will serve its purpose. So I got 3 of those. Onion powder as well. Okay, and then I picked up a cottage cheese. I haven't had it in a while, so I thought it would be, yummy to have around lunchtime. And then 3 things of sour cream. 1 of the olive oil spray for cooking. I mainly use this for like sunny side eggs. And then I also picked up 5 of these Italian dressings. I plan on using majority of these between salads, and then also I like to put chicken in my Instant Pot, and I use a whole one, and it just really makes it very flavorful. So then I also got some mayonnaise because we are going to be making chicken salads, and I like to put mayonnaise in the chicken salad with grapes. 6 things of butter, and then I also got 12 of these cream cheese because we also have a ton of bagels that we purchased. I won't be freezing any of these. I've learned the hard way. 6 things of milk and a whole case of these biscuits. We're going to be making biscuits and gravy, or we might even make like breakfast casserole. Okay, so I picked up 2 watermelon. These will be already gone within a couple of days. A case of this nacho cheese. So I picked up 12 of them to restock our pantry. We go through these pretty quickly. I'm surprised, but not surprised, right? Large family problems. Okay, so right here I picked up a few treats, 8 boxes of these oatmeal cream pies. My kids really do like these. They're so good. And then 4 things of these chocolate chip Bake Shop muffins. They're so good. The kids love them. Obviously, moderation. 4 boxes of these fruit bars. I picked up apple cinnamon. There's 8 cereal bars in each box. And then this is one of our favorite cereals. So I grabbed 5 boxes of this Honey's Wheat Puffs. It's a generic brand from Aldi's, but they like it, and yeah. So we also picked up 2 boxes of these unsweetened applesauce pouches. It comes with 12 pouches in each box. And then I also picked up 6 of these just jar applesauce for the older kids. All right, so I got 12 cans of sliced carrots, 24 cans of the sweet corn. Our kids really do like corn. And then 12 cans of the mandarin oranges and 12 cans of diced tomatoes. We use those a lot in our spaghetti and chili. And then I picked up one of these red onion sacks. And then I also got a bunch of sweet potato, 1 bag of potatoes, 6 things of the bread that we all enjoy. I'm planning on making some French toast, and we'll be making lots of sandwiches. But I'll be freezing most of this bread as well as most of the bagels. So we got blueberry bagels right here, 6 of those, and 12 of the plain bagels. So again, yeah, we'll be freezing a lot of these, but our kids do like bagels, and I don't mind if they have it with an egg. And then I also picked up 9 of these chicken tenderloins, and then 9 of these beef packages. We needed some barbecue sauce, so I got 2 of those, 1 of this Parmesan garlic, 1 orange chicken stir fry, 1 can of olive oil spray, 1 of the sweet and sour, and 1 of this pure vegetable oil. So as you know, I have a lot of little ones, so I thought they would really enjoy this lemonade stand. So it was only $50. So we, of course, had to get some pink lemonade, and then look at these fancy bottles. I thought they would really enjoy these. I've never seen these before, but we got pink lemonade. And so then we also picked up some Capri Suns, some more Sprite, and Arizona iced tea. I needed some gloves for the garden. And then look at this. How precious. So they are going to have a great summer with all these awesome finds that I got from Aldi's. 2 boxes of the ramen noodle soup, 3 of the whipped topping cream. I'm going to use these 3 pie crust, and we're going to use 1 in each of the pie crust, and we're going to make just some fruit pies. I thought the kids would really like that. They've had it before, and they've really enjoyed it. All right, so we needed to replenish this again, our creamy Alfredo sauce. So I picked up 2, 4, 6, 8 of those, and then 4 of the roasted garlic Alfredo. I really do prefer the roasted garlic. It just gets a little more flavor, but we can always add some garlic. And then this is a request from one of my kids. So they love these hash browns the last time we had them. So I picked up 2 of those. And I've only had this one other time, but we did enjoy it. So I went ahead and I picked up 2 of these turkey breast tenderloins for our, either I'll do it in the Instant Pot or the crock pot one day. All right, and then I also picked up 4 of these chuck roasts to have on probably like a Sunday for after church. All right, so this is our downstairs refrigerator, and in our freezer we still have some sausage, some chuck roast, and salmon, just some odds and ends. And then just some odds and ends again in the refrigerator, but we are going to give this a good cleaning before we get started. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning this refrigerator out before we reload it with all of our good things that we bought today at Aldi's. So I'm just using some disinfect wipes to wipe out all this nitty-gritty stuff that just accumulated over time. I feel like it's about every other time to every 2 times when I go shopping that it needs a good wiping. We've had eggs crack, things have spilled, you know, it happens. It's real life. We are no different than anyone else. I'm not sure what spilled down here, but it was just really, really gross. So I'm glad to be cleaning this out before I add all the new things. Okay, as you can see here, this is the before of me wiping out this part now. I've already done the door, but now I need to wipe out the inside. It's just, you know, gotten dirty over time, as you can see. So, okay, so here is the after. Looks so much better. Nice and clean, nothing sticky or gooey. So we're gonna go ahead and start adding all the things we bought. Okay, so right here I placed one of everything. A couple things might have two, but majority one of everything to go upstairs into our pantry that we have upstairs. So normally this is just kind of how I do it. I place them on the stairs and then we gradually bring them upstairs and clean out that fridge and replenish upstairs. That way we have everything we need. And then down here, this is everything that still needs to go up. So I'm going to take you guys along and show you how I go about that. So we're going to get started by straightening up the shelf first. Okay, and so this is the before. I haven't touched anything yet. You can tell that some boxes need to go out to the garage and there's some things that need to be tidied up and organized. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that, and then at the very end of this video I will show you what it will look like restocked. And here's the jugs of water that we have. Welcome to this portion of the video. This is all about Costco at the moment, so if you're here for that, continue to keep watching. Back here is everything that I picked up this morning from Costco. I went with my oldest and two of my younger children, and it was quite busy for a Thursday, but we made it out alive. I've got a lot of snacky things. Today it's already in the upper 90s and yesterday as well. So as you can tell, it's going to only get warmer with exceptional few days. So summer is approaching us officially, and we are going to dive in with lots and lots of goodies and snacks for, as you can hear, my kiddos upstairs. And so I want to show you what I'm going to be doing to also have healthy choice snacks, and then also I let my kids splurge and have normal snacks as any child would like at their age, or even at the age I'm at too. I like snacks. Okay, so we're gonna start over here with kind of like all of the household essentials for the bathroom. So I picked up a thing of Listerine. I don't think even have any on hand in our storage pantry. So I went ahead and I picked this up. It was roughly, everything is rounded, but it was like $14 and like 90 some cents. So I always round. So I say $15. And then these toothpaste, this is exactly what I use for my young children. And from time to time, my husband and I use them as well if we are running low on the kind that we normally use. But I purchased this, which I was shocked to see at Costco today. But these were less than $12, which made my mama heart so happy. So it comes in a 4-pack, and the tubes are a nice size. And it works really well with our kids. It has a nice taste and it's fresh. So I picked up 2 of these today. So we now have 8 tubes on hand for the kids, or again, like I mentioned, if my husband and I are running low on the kind that we buy. So I picked up the kind that my husband and I like to use, which is the Crest 3D White. It's a 5-pack, and again, this was on sale. It was less than $12. It was like $11.50 something. So just a rough estimate on what that would look like price-wise. This Band-Aid kit comes with all of this stuff on the back, and this was, I think, less than $15. It comes with all these Band-Aids. They used to come with like a Band-Aid kit, and what I mean by that is like a little white box, but it no longer does. And we do keep Band-Aids in our van in a first aid kit. Just very handy to have these on hand when you have lots of little ones. I mean, even for myself, there's been a time or two I've gotten a cut and I'm like so thankful I have a Band-Aid to stop the bleeding. So we will probably put about half of this in our van and then leave half at home. That way we are always prepared for anything where the kids get a cut. All right, so then over here I picked up these adult vitamins. It comes in a 2-pack. This is just what we buy for my husband and I. We definitely have other vitamins like fish oil, vitamin C, vitamin D. But this is just like a multi-gummy vitamin. So we normally take this like in the morning, and then we'll brush our teeth pretty quick after, because with doing a gummy, you need to be careful so you don't get cavities. And that goes the same for our kids. These are the vitamins that we get for them, and they are gummies. I can't recall exactly how much these were, but they were a decent price. I want to say between $13 and $15. So that's not too bad when you get 2 in a set. And then over here we needed to again replenish our hand soap. So I just picked up one, but it comes with two, and we still have one whole set in our pantry, but I always want to be ahead of the game if I can. That is the goal. And then over here, these wipes are phenomenal. I absolutely love these wipes because with the summer again approaching us, but we use them all year round. They're always changing the packaging and then also a little bit of how they're making them, but they're still decent. So I do pick them up, and they are about $13 to $14 a box. And so it comes with 180 wipes, and there's 2 different size packs, so it's lovely. I'll throw a pack in my purse and I'll have them on hand, so if we like go out and about and we have ice cream, these are a little bit better than wipies like over here, like baby wipes. So I would want to use a wipe like this if I'm, you know, cleaning the kid's face or their hands, or they just drip their popsicle all down their neck and their legs, you know, it happens. And then even for myself and my husband, it's just nice in the morning or at night, we'll do a face wipe just to feel refreshed. Now, most of the time I wash my face in the morning, but there has been times where I'm in a hurry, and I'm so thankful I have these wipes on hand. So that's kind of what we use these wipes for. And I like to stock up and be ahead because it gets messy in the summer with having 8 kids. And then over here, I went ahead and I picked up toilet paper and paper towels. So this won't last as long as I would like, but we do have, I think, a whole pack in the back still, which is great, but this will last longer than this guy. And everyone's different on how they use their paper towel. We use it for lots of different things. We definitely use rags, but again, I need to restock up on those rags as well. And I totally forgot to grab that this time. So hopefully next time I go, I will get another stack of those rags. But over here are the wipes that we buy at Costco for the kids. This is the best deal of wipes. I'm not joking. I'm so serious about this. It comes with 900 wipes, and they're fragrance free, and they're nice texture, they're thick, and they do a great job cleaning. They're heinies. So anyways, this will last us probably 2 weeks or so. We have 4 in diapers in the sense. One's in a pull-up. One will be transitioning hopefully into a pull-up. So it is just a game changer though to have wipes on hand. All right, and then over here I picked up mac and cheese. We like easy things for lunch when we can, or even for dinner at different times. Life gets crazy and busy, and so this is just a convenient thing to have on hand when needed. 1 bag of broccoli that is frozen. It comes with 4 packages. This was $9. And then we needed to, we're not out of brown sugar yet, but we're getting there because we eat a lot of oatmeal in this house, and then we also cook with it at different times with baking. So I picked up 1 big bag of this. Eventually, I would like to be ahead of the game, but again, you can only do what you can do, and if you can get ahead on certain things like I did with toothpaste and mouth rinse, then you have to pick and choose that time what you would like to do. Okay, and then over here, I don't normally buy refried beans from Costco. I've kind of stopped doing that. A lot of the kids don't like it, but I've been wanting to make some dips with refried beans and cream cheese and a bunch of different toppings. So that is what this is for. And I picked up these pistachios. I know they come in shells too, but I prefer them not. I do not have the time to take them out. So this is just nice to have on hand where I can take a pinch of this and a pinch of this trail mix that we picked up as well, mix them together and have my own trail mix when needed. And now some of my kids will eat this, some will not, but they would want the M&Ms. So that's kind of where we're gonna go with this. This is more of like for the kid that really wants it and they will eat it all. Then over here, my son absolutely loves these. And they are actually pretty good. They stick to my teeth, but I don't eat them all the time. He does enjoy them, and I seen them and I thought of him. And so that's kind of what this is for. Again, Summer approaching, we just want some healthy options to go on certain days, and then some days we'll have like a graham cracker. So we bought a box of graham cracker. It comes with 4 boxes, and then we'll use this probably making s'mores, or sometimes the kids can put peanut butter on it and sprinkle a little bit of chocolate chips, something like that. And we were all out of graham cracker anyway, so. All right, and then I did pick up a box of club crackers. It comes with 4 boxes. I did recently just buy the club crackers from Aldi's, but again, we go through them so quick, and that's kind of why I went ahead and picked up another box. All right, so this is our protein that we like to purchase. Now, we have some still left in the chocolate flavor. I did pick up the vanilla ice cream this time because we are going to be making a lot of smoothies. If you watched the beginning of the video, I talked about how I picked up spinach from Aldi's, 4 bags, and we are going to be making lots of smoothies. And so on the other side, you're going to see what kind of fruit I went ahead and I picked up to make those smoothies. 2 boxes of granola bars. We've already gotten into it, so that's okay. We got a little hungry on the way home from doing all this shopping. 2 boxes of yogurt squishies is what we call them in our house. There is strawberry and blueberry. 2 boxes of applesauce. Again, I did pick up a little bit from Aldi's, but I needed to get a little bit more for the kiddos. Okay, so then I also picked up 2 bags of chicken nuggets. Those are already gone for like lunches or quick dinners. In the summertime, we do a lot of playing, so these are definitely going to come in handy. And then I picked up 2 packages of Hebrew hot dogs. It comes with 4 packages in there. So we will probably roughly use anywhere between 2 or maybe 1.5 to 2. It just depends on how hungry everyone is. But I will freeze one of these and leave one in our refrigerator ready to go. Picked up this package of ground beef. It comes with 5 pounds of ground beef, and there's 5 packages. Then over here I got 2 different types of chicken, which I didn't mean to. I thought I picked up 2 of these, but I ended up getting a whole chicken breast, which is totally fine. So we kept it. The chicken breast is a little more expensive than the tenderloins, but it all will serve its purpose. Okay, so then up here I went ahead and I picked up 2 flour tortilla packets. It comes with, I think, 20, and there's 2 packages, so about 10 in each. And we are going to be making lots of tacos. Again, easy meals that the kids like. We're in a season where they are very picky. There are a couple kids that are not as picky, but again, when you are making food for lots and lots of people, you kind of go for what they really like. Every now and then, I'll do what mainly my husband and I or my older daughter like, but for the most part, easy peasy. And then we've got 2 packages of hot dog buns. It comes with 16 in a pack. 2 packages of bread. Now, I bought a ton of bread at Aldi, 6 loaves, but again, I just want to get ahead of the game, so we're going to probably put all that into the freezer. Okay, so then down here, I went ahead and I picked up 2 things of spaghetti sauce. So there's 6 jars, 3 in each package. And then I went ahead and I picked up some organic spaghetti noodles just to stock up and have that because, again, we're going to be having lots of spaghetti. And then this right here, you guys, I am so excited to have back on our shelf. They are super pricey. I think about 15 bucks a case, which is a lot to me, but they're so worth it. These are delicious. I do not prefer to have olives normally, but when we have had this brand, I could eat a whole can to myself if they are chilled. And so anyways, I had to go ahead and pick up 2 cases. So we're planning on making a lot of chicken salad with this chicken breast in a can. I've also heard some people say that they have never had chicken breast in a can where they live. And this is the best chicken breast I've ever had in a can. So we'll probably use anywhere between 2 to 3 cans of chicken breast to make chicken salad, and what I'll put in there is like grapes. We can top it with some olives. We can put it over a salad. So many ways you can go about this, but I'm so excited to have these on my shelf. 2 bags of those mangoes. 1 bag of pancake mix, 1 bag of chocolate chips. We like to sprinkle a little bit on our pancakes every now and then. And then again, we'll be making some s'mores with all those graham crackers we got. All right, and so I am all out of mustard, and so I went ahead and I picked up this. It came with 2. We will not go through this very fast. One of these will last us quite a while, which I'm curious, when do they expire? Okay, so we've got about a whole year, little over a whole year. So that's gonna be perfect. So we will definitely go through those in a whole year, but we don't use a ton of mayonnaise, maybe a little sliver on our hot dogs for some of us. And then over here, I went ahead and I picked up this big thing of mayo. It was for $9.99 on sale because we are gonna be doing, again, a lot of that chicken salad. So I know I picked up 3 little ones at Aldi's, but that just won't last our big family. All right, guys, so my husband just got home from work and I had all this stuff in my big old van, and I so greatly appreciated his help. He so kindly offered while he was at work that leave it in the van. When I get home, I will help you bring it in. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here is the final haul, y'all, for this video. I picked up a size 7 box of diapers. I also got this Wet Jet Swifter mop pads that we like to use on our hardwood floors. It comes with 24 count. And then disinfect wipes. There is 2 lemon scent and 2 fresh scent. 1 thing of Downy softener and 1 thing of Tide. I normally use Tide on our whites or if there's like some crazy stain. And then I went ahead and I picked up 4 of these OxiClean laundry detergent. This is what we normally use on all of our clothes. And then I went ahead and I picked up 1 of these Dawn dish soaps, 2 of this Method all-purpose cleaner, 1 of this Lysol toilet bowl cleaner for my girls' bathroom, and then 2 of these Clorox bleach toilet bowl cleaners. Now, we use this a lot, mainly my husband, but it's good to do like a shot a day, keeps the doctor away, apple cider vinegar. And then I also needed a new pan, and this one looked really, really nice. It was on sale. I believe it was like $34 for the pan and lid. And I have used it, and I've really enjoyed it so far. It's really nice. I think I might go back and get 2 more because as a big family, you know, you need a lot of pans. And then we have had one of these Black & Deckers before. It broke, and so again, it's just time to like replace those things. So I'm really excited to have this on hand again to make pancakes and French toast. And then these are the scrub brushes that we use for our kitchen sink to scrub the sink and scrub dishes. This is the Method spray that I like to buy for our hardwood floors. It gets the grease off and the grime, all that yucky stuff. So I like to buy every now and then 2 of the sprays and then like a refill. 1 thing of Windex to refill all the bottles. We needed some floss picks. It has 150 count. A&D ointment for the babies. This is what I like to use on them if they have a rash or just a sensitive spot. And this is the baby wash I used for my little guy. He is almost 9 months. I can't believe it. And then I use self tanner, and this is the kind that I go to, and it's worked really well for me. All right, so that completes my Target haul. I hope you really enjoyed this portion. Okay, now moving forward, this is the before I restock. Ta-da! And the after. So I've already restocked everything from Target, as you can see on the top shelf here. So it's looking really good. I filled in a lot of spots. I even had to put some things in the back that wouldn't fit by the liked kind, as you can see, but it will all work out. And then I have my Windex spray here and another refill in the back. I'm just so excited to have at least 2 of everything on my shelf. Eventually I would like to have more, but I'm doing what I can in the meantime. We have bars of soap over here, And then these are just some odds and ends of our shampoo and conditioner and Q-tips, mouth rinse, toothpaste for the kids, toothpicks, toothbrushes. We have sunscreen, Tylenol for the kids, vitamins, and then all of our paper towel, toilet paper, garbage bags, gallon Ziploc baggies, those mop pads, and then all of our face wipes back here. I've already opened up the box, that way the kids can easily take them out. Some hand soap, all of our laundry detergent, laundry softener, and then back here I have 2 spare bottles, but I don't want to get rid of them because every now and then we break them and it's just nice to have a few extra on hand. All right, well, this is fully stocked for our family, ready to go for the coming weeks and days. Okay, so I'm going to take you over to the pantry now and show you what it's looking like restocked over here. I'm really grateful for how this has turned out as well. It's nice and organized, easy to find things for the kids when they come down, or I or my husband when we need something. So I've put all the chips up here and the pretzels, as you can see, and then the juice, applesauce, crackers, popcorn, all the things, you guys. It's really well organized. I did my very best. I feel like it's turned out great. Down below is like spaghetti, noodles, Alfredo sauce. All of our canned goods are sorted by fruit or veggies. All of our condiments, some odds and ends up here. But it turned out really good, so I'm very pleased. I even was able to sort all of our seasonings, onion powder all the way back, garlic powder all the way. I only have one of the lemon pepper, and yeah, so I'm really glad that I did this and took the time, because now when we come down during the weeks, we can find things very easily. So I'm going to go ahead and take you to our downstairs refrigerator and show you what is going on in there now as well. Okay, so we are in our downstairs refrigerator, and this is the freezer. So as you can see, it is fully stocked. And now down below in the refrigerator part, it is fully stocked as well. Lots of veggies, fruits, milk. All right, I'm going to go show you the deep freezers now. Okay, so in this deep freezer, we have my husband's cake for Father's Day. And I just have some odds and ends in here. It's mainly like our veggie and fruit freezer, but we have our whipped topping at the moment in here. And we have just some odds and ends again of like ice cream, just summer approaching, all the yummy things, right? And then in this deep freezer, I have all of our meat, our beef, our hot dogs, our chicken, and my husband right now is restocking it with everything that we just got from Aldi's. And so, again, I'm just so thankful to know that we are fully stocked for our family for the coming weeks. Okay, so we are upstairs now in my kitchen, and this cabinet right here is where we keep our snacks for the kids, where they can easily access what they would like. So we have our Lunchable crackers up there ready to go. We have our oatmeal snacks, and then our graham crackers, popcorn for movie nights, and then our pretzels, cookies, bars are in there, chips, and then we have more chips for like Nacho Friday, and cereal, which we don't eat often, but there are occasions they can have that. So it's just restocked and ready to go. Okay, so this is the upstairs refrigerator. So we have everything stocked in here. Like I showed you, we added 1 to 2 of everything. We're ready to go for Lunchables, breakfast, snacks, fresh produce. We got some more grapes back there. And then in this drawer, it's jam-packed. So I'm not even going to try to open it totally, but we have all of our fresh veggies in here ready to go for sauteing or for making salads or for our Nacho Fridays, and then more veggies right down there. And then on the door we have all of our butter, cream cheese, a lemon and a lime, coffee creamers, you name it, all the condiments. lovely assistant here, Nevaeh. All right, Boone wants the first taste test of our pink lemonade. Put your straw in. All right, let's see his expressions on his face. Wow, what a great sale day. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with a brand new video. Take care and God bless, and don't forget to leave a comment below on what your go-to breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks for the summer are. And let me know what size family you guys are too as well. I'll see you really soon with a brand new video. Hey guys, welcome back to my full house. I bet you can guess where we're at again today, at Aldi's. So I'm really excited actually for this haul because it's been a while since I've been able to do like an emergency stock up or just stock up really extra for our size family with the economy and prices and everything and just everything going on in our own home life. And so I'm so excited to be here for just like an emergency stock up today. So I'm going to take you guys along on what I'm picking out. Again, the rule of thumb is only buy what you normally use. And so that's exactly what I'm doing. So it will basically be like a normal haul, but it's going to be above because we just did a grocery haul. So I'm so excited to do this. I can't say that enough because I know a lot of you are able to just stock up like that. And then there's some of you that are like me where it's a gradual process and we're doing little chunks at a time. I'm thankful to be able to do this today. So I'm going to take you guys along. It is only 13 degrees outside right now. The last time we did a haul, I think it was like 34 degrees. So it's pretty cold today, but we parked a little bit closer, so I'm hopeful that we'll be just fine. All right, so we're gonna go ahead in and see what's going on in Aldi's today. Now, if I'm not mistaken, today's Wednesday. If I'm not mistaken, Wednesday is the day that they, put more back on the shelf and put new things out. So I'm kind of excited. I don't normally come. I'm gonna double check because I have locked myself out of my van before. So I'm like always, okay, we got the keys. I'm always scared that I'm gonna lock myself out. It's the worst feeling in the world. So, oh, you know what? We didn't get 2 quarters. See? At least we didn't walk too far. Okay. I've always got extra change, which is a blessing. So, all right, here we go. Gonna hold those for me, sweetie? Yep. Thank you. I'm gonna lock the van. Alrighty. All right, yeah, so I'm excited to see what they have going on today in Aldi's. We're gonna stock up on some pizzas. We have not bought these pizzas in, I feel like it's been a year. It's been a while. So, but we are gonna get some today. It's just nice to have some easy things on hand with life for the children. So I'm gonna get 3 cheese and then Supreme. So the cheese are $6.15 and the Supreme are almost $8. My husband and I and Ruby and I think Caitlin like the Supreme. The rest are cheese lovers. So we're gonna do that. And these are pretty good too. I'm not gonna get any today, but these chicken ones are so good. So it's nice because they have a lot of their easy meals right when you walk in. Look at this cold brew coffee. It's like a yogurt. Oh, it's oats. Ready to eat oats. Okay then. All right, so we're gonna get some blueberries. I'm just gonna get a whole case. We'll go through them quick, but we will also freeze them. Get a couple of these. Kids will be shocked to see strawberries. And they have some cilantro for 65 cents. So, just gonna pick up 2. And then we're gonna head over here. Onions for 95 cents. We like these in a lot of things. So I'm just gonna pick up 2 of those. not going to stock up too much on the lettuce. We go through it pretty quick, but I also don't want it to go bad. All right, 4 bags of carrots, just for them to snack on. All right, so now we need to get on this side right over here. Okay, and then the peppers are only $2.69. So we're going to go ahead and grab quite a bit of these. Because when we can, I stock up and I just let my kids at it. They can have as much as they want. Three green peppers. Okay, and then I'm just going to grab 2 tomatoes. Not too many people like them, so that's totally fine. However, I would like to get one where we can dice it for our sandwiches, because that just sounds so good, for $2.39. And then I'm also going to grab quite a few bags of avocados because, again, I can't always do this, and when I can, I try to get into our systems just to, you know, help our bodies build a good immune system, because around this season, everyone's getting sick. So I'm going to go ahead and get 4 bags of avocados for $2.95. A bunch of our favorite apples for $2.99. So I know my kids are going to be so happy. We did buy a different kind of apple last time. They ate them, but they weren't very fond of them. So I probably won't get those again, even for a cheaper price if they don't like them. So see, 2, 4, 6, 8. My kids go through apples really fast. All right, 8 bags of Penny Crisp apples. Okay, so these kinds of lettuce are a really nice size lettuce. It's pretty heavy. That's what you want to go off of for $1.99. So I'm going to get a few of those. I know I picked up the honey crisp apples, but I also picked up the romaine lettuce, and so this is a nice size. So I'm gonna get that. Zucchini. I'm not too sure. See how they look. They're not too bad. All right, we're gonna get 2 bags of zucchini. We also got some sweet potatoes just because they're a luxury item. Honestly, we haven't had them in quite a while. So, yeah, we're going to get some sweet potatoes. Okay, 2 bags of potatoes. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get 2 bottles of this vinegar we use to clean mainly with. That will come in handy. And then we're going to also pick up some pickles because we love pickles. Are these your favorite, Ruby?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll get 2 of each. Restock our pickles. And then we're not a fan of these olives. We prefer the ones at Costco, so I'm not going to stock up on those because remember, you want to get what your family eats, and our family won't eat those. All right, and we do need some ranch. We've got some kiddos missing their ranch, so I'm going to go ahead and stock up on the ranch. All right, here we go. 6 bottles. And that ranch was only $3.49. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up. These are on sale right now at Aldi's. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up a few of these because we have babies that are learning how to eat, and then a lot of my kids actually do enjoy these. So I'm going to go ahead and get 2 packages of these, 1 package of the strawberries. These are so good in your oatmeal. Did you like them in your oatmeal?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah, it was good. The apples are really good too.
And then what are these? I don't think we liked these. And then this is, okay, little, you can do it in an individual bag. Give it to your kids for school. This one looks good. Actually, it looks really good.
Yeah, it does look good.
I think I'm going to try that for $2.79. cannot remember if any of my kids like them, but we also have little ones that are getting older, and I don't think they've ever had a raisin, so we're gonna let them try that. Okay, so I just made it home from Aldi's, but before we get to the haul, the one thing that I love about grocery shopping in the winter is that I don't have to hurry and bring in my groceries because it's so cold outside. So before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and make some lunch. So we're gonna do some nachos today. So these are our nachos that we picked up from Costco in one of our hauls. I did, however, bring in a package of meat because it was already soft and ready to brown. And then I brought in a bag of our Honeycrisp apples and started cutting those up, as well as a bag of the green onions and a bag of lettuce. And so we're gonna add that on at the end. And then I've already chopped it up. So we're gonna go ahead and eat, and I've got a few other things I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna start filming that haul for you guys. All right, so it's all ready. I've already given one child their food, and then I remembered I wanted to show you guys. So this is what our nachos look like. So good. Normally we cut up our peppers a little bit smaller. There was some miscommunication, so it's not a big deal. They're still gonna be delicious. And then we also have some sour cream. And then we also have our nacho cheese we get from Aldi's and our salsa. So this is gonna be a delicious lunch, and I cannot wait to eat. I'm so hungry. Okay guys, so I made it home. We just ate our lunch, kind of got some things situated, and so we've got everything brought in finally. It's all set up. So I'll just give you like a little view of that real quick. And my pantry though, I organized that, so I'm excited to put all of the other stuff away now that it's like pretty organized. So that's gonna help me. And so yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started and show you guys what we officially bought. And I also have two little helpers here named Mabel and Boone, so they're gonna sit here and listen to me tell you what we got. So let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start over here with the ranch. I went ahead and I picked up 6 bottles. We are totally out of ranch. I did not know that. I know we have a lot of dressing on hand, but ranch is like the most popular. So this is, I'm pretty sure, the Aldi brand. I'm not familiar with this brand anywhere else at any other stores, so I'm assuming this is like their own brand. So I picked up 6 of those, and the kids will be just fine with it. I do normally, however, pick up our ranch when I go to Costco, but that's okay. Hidden Raleigh Ranch or this one will work just fine for my family. Then I picked up 12 butters. We will freeze majority of this. I will, however, put 2 in the refrigerator down here and then 1 upstairs. And so the rest will just go into the freezer when we need it. And then 2 big bags of potatoes. We will use this for baked potatoes and chili. I make homemade French fries with chicken strips. And then also when we do our roast on Sundays, I like to cook up some potatoes for that as well, or mashed potatoes. So, and then we also make potato soup, which is really good too. And then I went ahead and picked up, let's see how many I got. 2, 4, 6, 8 sweet potatoes. Looks like 1 broke. It will be just fine. But I just have not bought any sweet potatoes in a while, and so they just sounded really good, and it'd be nice to just kind of have in our pantry for when needed. 2 bags of cuties. And then I went ahead and I picked up 10 boxes of these squeezable applesauce variety pack. It has 12 pouches in there. Apple, no sugar added. Apple strawberry and apple banana. And this is like one of their favorites for the pouches. So I just kind of wanted to stock up on this one. It comes in handy for all of the kids, but mainly the little ones. When we're out and about, at home, sometimes they're a little bit more of a picky eater, and so sometimes these just come in handy for us. So it was over $6 for each box. So then I also got 10. And then over here, we've got lots of fruits and vegetables. So I went ahead and I picked up 3 things of strawberries. They looked okay. I only got 3 because some of them were still not looking the best, but the 3 I got looked pretty decent. So I know the kids will be happy to have those, because normally in the summertime I buy a lot more strawberries, but in the winter we kind of do more frozen strawberries and smoothies. And then I also picked up 8 bags of Honeycrisp apples, and so, which we already have 1 upstairs, and then 1 got lost over here. But this is like their favorite apple, and I don't blame them. It's pretty good. Normally when we go to the orchard, we always get the Honeycrisp. We did try a different brand of apple the last haul I did, and they just were not very fond of it. So I'm just going to go back to the Honey Crisp. And then I also picked up one thing of tomatoes. This is going to be mainly for sandwiches, and then these two will be for salad. Things of oven roasted turkey breast. This will be for Lunchables. I also picked up 10 things of peppers. We use them really quick, you guys, so like this won't last us very long. None of it will go to waste. I mean, I'm going to be doing some meatloaf probably tonight for dinner, and I'll cut up at least the red and the orange and throw that in, and maybe 1 green pepper. So I did pick up 3 green pepper. I do like that a lot in my eggs in the morning, so these will not go to waste. They will definitely be used. And then I also picked up 4 things of romaine heart salad. We have one upstairs that we were using for our nachos. 2 things of zucchini, which it comes with, 3 in each package. So that I'm going to cook up and put in eggs or a skillet with some of that in it. So I'm really happy to have a lot of vegetables on hand that are fresh. That's like a really big thing to me. It helps build the immune system. And so then I also picked up 2 things of celery where we could put some cream cheese on it, or peanut butter and raisins. I picked up 2 of these green onions. We do have one upstairs we were using in our nachos. 3 heads of lettuce for sandwiches or salad, whatever we want to use it for. I just kind of like to have a variety on hand. 2 things of cilantro. I meant to bring this up to put on our nachos, but that's okay. We'll use this in many different things to the coming weeks. And then I also picked up 4 bags of avocados. A lot of them are not ready, but that's okay, because once they're ready, we will be ready to eat them too. And then I went ahead and I kind of stocked up on some breakfast meat. So I've got here, I believe, 12 individual rolls of pork sausage for breakfast. 4 bags of carrots just to munch on, or even just to steam. 2 heads, well, actually there's 2 in each package, so 4 heads of broccoli. So we'll steam that, and I'm planning on making chicken Alfredo with that. And then the grapes were decent. I didn't get too many, but enough where they will enjoy. So I got 1 of the grape, or 1 of the purple, and 2 of the green. So they'll enjoy them, and once they're gone, they're gone. But the prices were okay. It's just, I feel like everything is obviously so overpriced because it's the winter time as well. And then I went ahead and I stocked up on 12 of these cases, blueberries. So we will freeze maybe half of it. I will keep half fresh. And I plan on making some blueberry pancakes with these as well, and maybe blueberry muffins. But they can also just eat them like they are. Totally fine with that. We can throw some in some smoothies. And then these right here, I don't normally buy these, but every now and then it's nice to have something like this on hand, and we have some dentist appointments coming up, so I thought this would be fun to throw in a snack bag. These are freeze-dried strawberries and apples. So I got 2 of the apple and 1 strawberry. And then this just looked really good. So let me see if I can get it to focus, but it looks just really yummy in the inside, and the coconut. So I'm going to try this and I'll let you guys know, but it was okay priced. So we're going to try that little mix. And then some of my kiddos have not had raisins before. I don't believe so. And so some of them, I think they might enjoy that. And so I'm just going to go ahead and see if they would enjoy it. And then again, like I mentioned with the celery, we could put some celery, peanut butter, and some raisins. I know that's a thing. And then this time I only picked up a tray or a case, however you want to say it, of these bars. They look like this. And so they came in handy when we went sledding like 6 days in a row. So I'm just going to replenish that. But obviously in moderation. So even with like stocking up for emergency purposes, you don't have to overdo it on certain things. And this is one of them where I like to have it on hand, but I don't want to overdo it, because then it becomes of like, we can eat this every day for every meal, Mom. And that is not at all what this is for. This is just to help out when needed. And then over here, I picked up 3 of the ground beef, but we used 1 with our nachos. That way I didn't have to pull any meat out of the freezer. That way it would cook up quicker. And these are, I don't know the prices. You let me know, was this a good price or not, for each one of those. So that one was $8.94, and this one was $8.91, and I believe I bought another one for the same price as this. And then again, when I go to Costco, I can get a whole sack, I call it, with 5 pounds of beef, but that's only going to give me 5 pounds for, I think it was like $26. So I don't know. It's just the prices. Let me know if there's a better place I can go and get meat. Obviously, I would love to buy a whole cow, but that's just not in my budget at the moment. So in the meantime, we're just going to kind of go with that. 4 things of hot dogs. I don't stock up on hot dogs too much anymore, but I just got 4 just to kind of have on hand. With some dentist appointments, it's nice to obviously have some things on hand that are easy. And then 12 things of bacon. So I'm going to put all these in the freezer. I'll put one in the fridge down here and one in the fridge upstairs. But I kind of just really wanted to focus on my breakfast meat at the moment. So we've got lots of bacon and lots of sausage now. 2 things of this vinegar, white vinegar. I normally only clean with this. I don't cook with it unless maybe a recipe would call for it. We have one still in our cabinet downstairs, so now we'll have a backup. But it comes in handy when you're washing a lot of clothes and you need to get those rags cleaned really good. So this comes in handy with some like baking soda. And then I did go ahead and pick up 6 of these apple juices. It's 100% apple juice, and I just like to have this on hand because it does come in handy when you don't feel well or just for the little ones. And I also don't mind my kids having some juice every now and then. So I picked up 6 of those. And then over here, I went ahead and got 2 cases of this Arizona iced tea. I normally drink this more in the summertime, but my oldest daughter and my husband have been liking it. So it looks like I've started something. And we're like almost out of the case that I picked up quite a few days ago. So it's so funny how now my oldest daughter is really enjoying something that I enjoyed very much around her age and as a teenager. So 2 cases of those. They have 12 in each. And then over here, I know everyone's gonna be like, this is not normal, organic syrup and this and that. I understand that. I'm just doing the best I can right now for my size family and for what works for our budget. If you can buy the organic and all the yummy things that I wish I could buy, more power to you. I am not in that boat at this moment. So hopefully down the road, maybe I will be. But at this moment, I'm doing the best I can. So I picked up 12 of these syrups from Aldi's just to stock up and have on hand because we haven't really been eating a lot of pancakes for months lately, to be honest. But I did buy a bag of pancakes, so I kind of just want to have some syrup on hand. Obviously, that's quite a bit of syrup, but I'm pretty sure the date's okay. So let me see here. The date is marked for March 3rd of 26. So we're good. We have a whole year and more. So we'll be just fine on our syrup for that. Then down here, I went ahead and picked up 6. There is 6. They are underneath here, but this is really heavy. I don't want it to fall. So 6 of the old-fashioned oats. We enjoy some oatmeal in the morning, and so this will come in handy. I'm actually really excited to kind of have this back on my shelf and stocked up because it's just one of those staples where it just really, it's a good thing to have with some brown sugar and some apples put in it. So 6 of those. 6 of these apple sauces, which you can even put some applesauce in your oatmeal. I've seen people do that too with some cinnamon. So this one has no sugar added applesauce. So I got 6 of those. We still have 6 over there on our shelf, as you can see. But again, this is an emergency stock up, and these are things that are easy to make, like oatmeal and a little bit of applesauce. And then 2 jars of these hamburger pickles. We, I think, are pretty much out of pickles other than maybe 1 jar left. So these will be good to have on hand. And then this one is Ruby's favorite, and I think it's my husband's too as well. So that's good to have. We've stocked up on that. And then a lot of fruit cocktail. Again, emergency stock up. This is something that my kids will eat. It won't go to waste, and I love how it has that lid. So if you are in an emergency, you don't have to think about a can opener. You can just pop it off. So this is a really nice thing to have, as well as even the oatmeal. If you are in an emergency, you can do overnight oats. I have a ton of jars with lids. I could put some oats in. You could pour some milk or water, however you want to do it, some applesauce, some brown sugar or cinnamon, and let it sit overnight. Stir it up, and if you can, heat it up. If not, at least you have something to eat. So I look at it kind of like, you know, we will make it fancy if we want. If we are in an emergency, I think we will be just fine too. So again, with this fruit cocktail, I know some of you are going to say it's in fruit juice. I understand that. Again, I'm just doing the best I can to feed my family at this present moment in time. And then over here, I picked up 2 cases of the mandarin oranges. This is one of my kids' favorite ones that we buy. And I bought 24 of those as well. Again, I love how you can just pop it off. The thing I went ahead and picked up and stocked up basically on are these pizzas. And I appreciate a good pizza in my freezer, again, for emergency purposes, because life does happen and you're not able to cook that awesome meal that you would want to cook for your family, but you can go in your freezer and get your pizzas. So I picked up 3 cheese and 3 supreme. And I mean, the prices weren't terrible, but I know they've gone up because I've bought these in the past. Now, I don't think we've bought this pizza from Aldi's in probably about a year. I don't know. I'd have to look back at my hauls, but it's been quite some time since I've even bought pizza here. I normally go to just like my local grocery store because they've kind of been on sale there, but I was here and I wanted to go ahead and get this. So that is it for my emergency stock. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this all put away. I'm really glad and thankful that I was able to do this today. My total was over $700. I'll put it right here. And yeah, I mean, it's not a ton if you honestly think about the size family we have, but this is going to help in many ways. So I'm just very thankful that I can do this. And so here's just like a little before I start adding everything back onto the shelves. As you can tell, we're still pretty stocked because I just did a haul, but I'm excited to go ahead and put that in. And then in our refrigerator, this is kind of what it's looking like now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything in. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. It's much later this evening. So I finally had a moment to get down here and kind of see what everything's looking like to show you guys. So we've got our applesauce, our juice, our teas, all of our canned veggies, canned fruits, cranberry sauce, tuna, chicken in the can, all of our beans, and nacho stuff, spaghetti stuff, noodles, sauce, syrup, flour, and sugar, baking and seasoning, a lot of condiments, and then behind the ranch is some broth and soup, and then a bunch of oatmeal and just some odds and ends, and then chips and crackers. And then we also have hot cocoa and tea over here. So of course, you guys, you know, little by little, your pantry will become more stocked, and you know, can depend a little bit longer on it. But in the meantime, just do what you can, be encouraged. Of course, I mean, there's so many things I'm looking here and I'm like, oh, it would have been nice to fill all of my beans up, right? And fill some more of the canned veggies and etc. But when I look at this, I'm still very happy so far with what it's looking like. It's all a gradual process for this mom over here. And we still have some rice, just our potatoes and onions, and then our sweet potatoes. And then in this deep freezer, we have the pizzas. These are bananas we went ahead and bagged up so they wouldn't go bad. And we have some bagels, and I think that's it for down there. And then over here, we also have our sausage. I had some kiddos help me put some things away, so I'm going to be doing some more organizing with this, but at least it's in its home for now. But that way, when I eventually hopefully can get more meat. That's the plan. We lost the deep freezer full of meat, so I am now in the process of gradually doing that again, and hopefully that won't go south on us again. But in our refrigerator over here, we also, so here's our refrigerator, fully stocked. And so this makes me happy to see all the fresh produce because it's expensive, and I really do appreciate having an extra refrigerator where I can store this. This is a really nice refrigerator we picked up a few years ago. And then we also just have some odds and ends in here, all of that butter. So that's a big blessing. So we are gonna head into our good old Aldi's, or guacamole, I'm sorry, ranch dressing. All right, so I picked up these beautiful flowers. It's definitely costing quite a bit to fill this big boy up. Oh, looky here, we're already going into the fall.
Okay, Mom got the 4 girls a blueberry muffin, and these 3 girls got a mango fruit refresher. I think that's what it is.
It's good.
Here, take your blue one.
Mango fruit refresher dragon.
Open it and show them what it is.
A yummy blueberry muffin. Not bad.
Wait, let's watch the video open hers. See how amazing. But you guys forgot to say something to Mom.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I got a mocha frappuccino. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
And Mom and you got a muffin too.
Yeah, and here. And Papa and Mama got something else. I don't know what it is. A bee? Where? Where? Oh, look at, there's a bug.
Touch it.
No. Ooh! Yuck! Disgusting. Alright,
Touch it.
I'm gonna get mine. Okay. Let's see how this looks and tastes. Okay. Can't get it out. Hello.
Hey guys, welcome back to my full house. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I've got the kids, and we just got some coffee and blueberry muffins. Are they good?
Yeah, it's super good.
Good.
Delicious. Yummy.
And so I've got all the girls. Daddy's got all the boys. So we're going to spend a little quality time as well as getting some things accomplished. So come along with us if you are interested. Okay, are you girls ready to help me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna be big helpers and little helpers?
Yeah.
Did you like your muffin?
Yeah, it was very good. And I just eat it all.
Oh, it gave you lots of energy, didn't it?
Yeah.
Did you like your drink?
Yeah.
How about you girls?
Yummy.
What?
Well, you can,
I'm going to use my energy to help.
that's right. All right, so we are gonna head into our good old Aldi's. And so come along with us. Good job. And hopefully we will get what we need. You know how that could be, having other kids with you can get sidetracked very easy. So we're going to try to stay focused today, okay?
Yeah.
Stay focused. All right. So let's go, guys. We are on a time crunch, so we're going to see if we can do this. Think we could do it?
Yep.
We're a good team, aren't we? Hold my hand. Hold hands.
Damn.
All right.
Your body.
You're holding
Your body.
She's holding a body. You are holding a body. Okay, who wants to get a cart? You remember how?
Yeah.
Do you remember how? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, let's make sure no one's in the way though. Got them all. Got Maybelline. You gonna push that one? Up this way. See, this is why they have to come with us. We are learning things today. Gotta go through this one. It says enter. Good job. Go straight, Nevaeh. We're going straight. It's okay. We'll make it. We've got this. All right. Are we ready? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna do a box of crackers for $2.95. That is like a staple for our family. But I was also thinking, why don't we get some other crackers, because maybe we can make some soups this week. How about we get maybe a couple Ritz crackers and saltine crackers? What do you think? Okay, so we picked up 4 of the saltine crackers for $1.69 and 4 of the Ritz crackers for $4.79. That way we kind of have some options, and then obviously, of course, we're gonna get our Lunchable crackers, so we are good with crackers now. All right, let's move forward, girls. So let's turn our carts around and we're gonna go this way. Okay, so we're gonna grab 4 boxes of these vanilla wafers for $2.49 because we are gonna make some banana pudding. What do you think? All those bananas we normally buy?
I think I remember using those.
Yeah.
It's just plain as a snack.
Yeah, they're pretty good too. So we got 4 boxes of those. All right, let's move forward. Ooh, let's get some Oreos. So let's grab, okay, so this is double stuffed and this is normal. Which one should we get?
Double.
Okay, so grab 4 of those for $5.98. All right, girls, thank you. So we're gonna grab 4 of those for $5.98. Let's grab a few of these for $1.85. Let's get 5 of those. So we do need to restock our nacho cheese. So we're gonna grab a whole tray of this for $1.19. All right, and so all their options of chips. All right, so we're gonna change up our nacho chips because they're all out of what we normally get. So this is $3.49 for these, and we do like them. So I'm gonna pick up 5 of these, 5 bags. All right, so let's move this way, girls. They're all out of the salsa we normally get too. But I think we're doing okay on our salsa. What do you guys think? Yeah. We're doing okay? Okay. All right. You girls want to pick up a couple of those? How about we get 5 of those for $5.49. All right, thanks, girls. Okay, let's move this way. Okay, let's go over here because I know this is what we need to get over here too. Just don't run into anybody. Okay. Oh, they did have our nacho chips, but that's okay. They're on sale though too. Why don't we grab a whole box of those as well, and then we'll just be really stocked. All right, so here's some good options and healthy options. I think we're gonna try some of the sweet potato. Just grab a few bags. Let's grab 5 bags of the sweet potato ones for $3.39.
You might need one.
And then we're gonna grab a whole box of these veggie straws. And then we'll grab some of these popcorns as well for $3.19. Okay, so moving over to condiments, we are gonna go ahead and replenish our ketchup. So yes, we need a whole box of ketchup for $1.95. Okay, so we're gonna grab some ranch for $3.45, but they do have the smaller bottles on sale right now. Now look at here, guys. So we are gonna be making our jar salads, and look at all the yummy options they have at Aldi's. So we are gonna definitely get an avocado or guacamole, I'm sorry, ranch dressing. So can you girls put that in the cart, please? That looks good. Thousand Island, let's try that one. And then we've got, I don't really care for this one, but I don't know, maybe you guys like it. Let's do classic Caesar. We're gonna grab a couple of these because we're gonna be doing some chicken wraps with our chicken nuggets that we're eventually gonna get at Costco. So we're gonna get 3 of those. They've got buttermilk ranch if you're interested in that. Honey mustard dressing. I think we should try that. And then up above here, we've got Italian. We're gonna grab a couple of those for our chicken that we're gonna be making. Then what's over here? Restaurant style Italian. Oil vinegar. Oh, that's a good one. Let's give this one a go. And then you've got all your other things up above. So I think we're gonna wait on those at the moment though. So I got 1 cart, 2 carts, 3 carts. All right, so we just unloaded all 3 carts. So we're gonna go put 2 carts back and we're gonna head back inside. Ruby's waiting for us and get a few more things. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? All right, let's go. All right, let's go ahead and put these 2 carts back over here. Okay. Want me to show you how it works?
Yeah.
So you gotta push it in. And then look at, you get your quarter back for next time. So take the quarter. Yep. How about we leave one for someone though, okay? Just in case someone doesn't have a quarter. So let's go back in. Come on.
Blessing someone?
Blessing someone.
Wow.
All right, let's go. Huh?
Mom just blessed someone.
Okay guys, we made it back home. Over here, I'm gonna start with these pouches. It's a 3 different style variety pack of 12 squeezable pouches. So I got 4 of those and 3 of the apple unsweetened apple sauces. Again, it has 12 pouches as well. And now for the bigger kids, I went ahead with the unsweetened applesauce. Again, it's non-GMO, so I got 12 of those for the big kids. And then tomato ketchup sauce, you guys. This is organic. I buy a whole case every time. It just has a better ingredients. Then, of course, we went ahead with our mandarin oranges. Our kids really like this. It's a great option when we are all out of fresh or freezer, you know, fruits. So I got 3 cases of those. There's 12 in each case. Pear slices, I did only get 1 case of these, so 12 cans this time. And then down below, same with the peaches. I only got 12 cans of the peaches because they don't really go towards the pears and the peaches as much as they do the mandarin oranges. So that is why I only picked up 3 cases of the mandarin oranges and 1 of each of those. And then 12 cans of cut green beans and 24 cans of the sweet corn. Again, our kids really prefer that. For some reason, they really like the corn. They're still on a kick of that, as well as the diced carrots. So I picked up 24 cans of the sliced carrots as well. And then over here, I wanted to replenish our beans, so I went ahead and got 12 cans of kidney beans. We use this mainly in our chili, as well as mainly all these other beans that I picked up as well. So we got a case of Great Northern beans. So we put this in our chili as well. And so I got 12 cans of those. We don't use it mainly for anything else, so I didn't get too many of those. Then I went ahead and I picked up 2 different style of diced tomatoes. So these are just like plain diced tomatoes, like for chili. And then this has basil, garlic in it. And so I just wanted to have a variety. So 6 cans of each. So basically 12 cans of diced tomatoes. Then over here, I went garbanzo beans. I thought about using these in salads, so I went ahead and I bought 2 cases this time. Normally I'd probably only buy 1 for chili, but I just wanted to try something different in my salads and give it a little bit of a spin. Then over here, I went ahead and I got 24 cans of black beans. We use that with our Nacho Fridays, our tacos, chili, beans and rice. So lots of cans going on, guys. Okay, and then purple onions, yellow onions, 1 bag of potatoes, and then a whole case of cereal for the kids. It has 8 boxes. Again, this does not expire till June 7th of 25, so we have plenty of time. See, we only have 1 box left, so I wanted to go ahead and obviously replenish that for when needed. All right, over here I bought a ton of different dressings. So here are 3 bottles of ranch, 1 bottle of oil and vinegar dressing, 1 bottle of Mediterranean dressing. That sounds really good. And then also I picked up 3 bottles of classic Caesar dressing with the intentions of salad, but also chicken wraps. Italian dressing for salads, and then also I will be using these 2 for like chicken purposes. So again, Caesar will be for our chicken wraps, and then the Italian will be for like crock pot chicken nights with like rice and a vegetable. Honey mustard dressing, I haven't had that in a long time, so we shall see which ones the kids, my husband, and I prefer. So far we've been loving this guacamole ranch dressing. It's been so yummy. So that's a new one that we definitely will pick up again. Thousand Island, again, we haven't had that in quite some time either. So I'm excited to see the dressings that my family will choose and which ones they will enjoy and which ones we will decide to not buy again. So lots of dressings, but you guys, we were making those jar salads. So over here I picked up 3 things of mayonnaise just to get ahead of the game. Lots of chicken salad we enjoy in this house. 3 things of honey barbecue. Again, that's a great side for chicken nuggets as well as like chicken in the crock pot, making barbecue chicken. And then I picked up 2 strawberry jelly, 2 peanut butters, because again, we just kind of want to get ahead of the game, and 1 grape jelly. Some kids prefer strawberry and some kids prefer grape jelly. So we're just meeting all the needs, aren't we? And then over here, they've already gotten into it, but I picked up some more of these bars that they have requested. So we've got a couple boxes here, or cases, I guess I should say, in the sense. And then over here, we picked up a case of 100% apple juice, organic, so 6 bottles of that. We won't go through that very quick. It's just a little at a time for the little ones. 3 things of pretzels, and then here are those sweet potato chips. Let me know if you guys have ever had these. It has nice, good, clean ingredients so far as I know. Again, I am in this learning process of many things, but we are doing the best we can. So that has non-GMO. And again, let me know what you guys think. Have you tried them? I have tried them. All right, and then I picked up 5 bags of these tortilla chips for our Nacho Friday nights. And then also, you guys, I went ahead and I stocked up on a lot of healthier options of snacks for the kids. So it might look like a lot to you guys, but we really go through this stuff quite quick with their snacking. And then if there's an appointment, a lot of times we'll grab a couple bags and take them to go. So I picked up a whole case of the veggie straws. The original, I think I picked up about 7 bags of those, and then 3 or 4 bags of these ranch veggie straws, which were a big hit. So I think we will be getting those again. And then when I picked up the other tortilla chips, 5 bags, I couldn't find these, and so that's kind of why I picked those up. But my kids prefer these over those other chips, and so I don't mind having a stock up of chips because they're not going to go bad that quick. And we eat a lot of tacos in this house. So anyways, we picked up a whole case of those. And 2 cases of these sea salt popcorn. My kids actually really enjoyed this the last time I bought it, and we went through it so incredibly fast. I was like, you know what, you guys, we will pick up 2 boxes this time. And we still have popcorn to make in the microwave, but this is a non-GMO and it's organic. And you know what? It's already done. It's so easy to take to go. I went ahead and picked up 2 cases this time. Okay, so over here I bought quite a bit of different options of snacks. So the peanut butter wafers, 5 boxes. It has 12 bars in them. And then the vanilla wafers, we are going to be making banana pudding. So we picked up 4 boxes of those. And then 3 of the Oreo. Now, I use a lot of vinegar in my cleaning and then also in like washing towels. So 2 of those, and then a case of these original house crackers we use for Lunchables. And then I did want to pick up a couple different options of crackers because hopefully I will be making some soup. So we got some saltines and then 12 cans of this salsa nacho cheese that we like to use on our tacos. 5 cases of Arizona iced tea. A lot of people in our family enjoy having this drink. So that is it for my Aldi haul, y'all. All right, so I picked up these beautiful flowers we're gonna start with, and now I'm gonna come by the salad stuff and see what they've got. So I'm gonna go down here. Let's see. So I'm gonna get those. I'll get some dressings. These are like my favorite dressings right here. Oh, and of course they're out. Are they out? Oh, come on. No way. Oh, how sad. Okay. All right, made it out of Shrek's with a cart full, but it's a tiny cart. I'm gonna load this up. Hey guys, I'm in my kitchen right now. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. Everyone is sound asleep except my little baby and my oldest. And so I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I'm gonna be doing with all of this good stuff. Plus I'll be picking up some more, hopefully tomorrow. And I'm gonna be filming how I do my jar salads. So my jar salads, I use the small ones. These are mainly for the kids. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make theirs, because even, you know, all my kids enjoy having a salad. They actually really like them. And then for the older ones, we'll use a bigger jar. But, so that's kind of like what I have going on for jar-wise, just 2 different sizes. And then over here, I picked up quite a bit of items today at Strack and Van Til's. So I'm gonna show you what I just purchased. Okay, so just a little scheme really quick. I picked up these burgers. I picked up ground chuck, 3 different types of salad. So this has baby green and red leaf in it. This one, it just has baby spinach. And this one is spring mix. Red pepper, I picked up 4 red pepper and 2 green pepper. They were a really good size. I believe they were each $1.99. 1 bag of cheese, shredded, 2 cans of olives. Okay, and then over here, I got 1 strawberry balsamic vinaigrette dressing. They were all out of my Panera balsamic vinaigrette dressing, so in replacement, I got this. It sounds really good. 1 bag of green apples, 4 peaches, ripe and ready to go. Now, these were on sale. I was gonna pick up a different cherry tomato, but these were like 2 for $5, so we did that. 2 loaves of bread, and then we got some bacon pieces, taco seasoning, and these tortilla strips. 1 bag of celery, 4 cucumbers, and I think that's everything I picked up today. Okay, so I want to get into just kind of like what has drawn my interest into doing these jar salads, because I think we all have like a place in our life where we're just like, needing inspiration or wondering how can I make my life more simple, or how can I make an adjustment in my diet, or all these reasonings. So for me, I needed simple, and I love salads like since I can remember as a kid. Like I love them. Even in school, I'd go to get, you know, a cafeteria lunch, and I would be the girl with their salad rather than whatever is on the a la carte or in the lunch line. I wanted the salad. And so even, you know, to this day, I've been drawn to salads. And there's so many different types of salads and dressings and ingredients and all these yummy things. So I've narrowed it down to 5 salads that like I really like and I enjoy and I'm interested in. So I wanted to share those with you guys. But that's kind of like the story behind it, is like I love meat, but salads I can literally eat any time of the day, even probably for breakfast. Like, it sounds gross, but I just love salads. And so I came up with 5 different salads for you guys. So the first one, I wrote them all on the boards. All right, so here's my big board in my kitchen. We have a board. Call it crazy, but we homeschool, so this isn't crazy to us. If I took you to my bedroom, you guys would see probably 2 of these in one. Like, I have a huge board in my room that I love. I put my brainstorms down, I put Bible verses down, you name it. Get yourself a big whiteboard, you won't regret it, promise. The 5 different jar salads is, we've got taco salad, fruit salad, chicken salad, bean salad, and burger salad. And kind of like how I layer them, because I think layering is everything. In my opinion, it helps make that jar salad last longer. Say like you're gonna make 10 jars and it's just for like one person. Well, it's gonna take you maybe 10 days if you only have one a day, or if you have one for lunch and dinner, however you go about your day with eating. But for me, I'm not only making them for myself, I'm gonna make them for my kids, and that's why I have 2 different types of jars. I've got the bigger jar for me and my husband and a couple of my older kids that are just like totally into salads too. Then we have the smaller jars where we're going to put those mainly for my 2-year-old, my 3-year-old, my 5-year-old, my 7-year-old, and maybe my 9-year-old. I'll have to see what she would like. Sometimes she surprises me and she'll eat more, but sometimes it's not like that. But so we are going to use all of these ingredients that I picked up from Strack and Van Til's, but I am still going to Costco tomorrow, and I've already gone to Aldi. We're going to be using bits and pieces from everywhere, but I did go to Strack and Van Til's to get some items with the intention of getting the dressing that I really wanted, but that's okay. They didn't have it. All right, guys, good morning. It's 10 a.m. Ruby's got her frappe. She's getting geared up to go help Mama shop. I've got my iced Americano, if you're familiar with. It's just black today. We've got some things to get done today, so we need that strong iced espresso. And we each ended up getting a, what was it? A sausage cheddar sandwich. So I don't normally get that, but an English muffin looked good this morning to me. So I am at the gas station right now. Gas prices have gone up. I believe my friend had texted me the other day when she got her gas, and she's like, it went up all the way to $4.79, I want to say. So we've definitely, you know, our gas has gone up. I don't know about where you guys live, if your gas has gone up, but it's just crazy. It's like food's gone up, gas has gone up, living has gone up, everything has gone up. So, you know, I'm just thanking the Lord that we're able to get gas right now, but of course we're having to like adjust our budget in different ways as well because of that. So, all right, I'm gonna get some gas, and then we are heading to Ross for her, and then Costco. So I am like on E right now, so I wanted to see what it's gonna cost for me to fill up here. So just following the prompts right now. Begin to fill up this big truck. Okay. so we are almost filled up and we're already at $68. So it's definitely costing quite a bit to fill this big boy up. Yeah. Not even there yet. All right, so it took $75, but what's weird is I'm literally not even filled up all the way. See, I need more gas. This is crazy. No, maybe it's a security thing with the bank. Because now I'm kind of like filling up. There we go. $75 plus 15 and 20 cents. So $90.20 to fill up. All right, so we filled up the tank. We are filled, as you can see. And that's so weird. So in order for me to fill up with the bank that I bank with, I guess there's like a security thing, so you can only go to $75. And then I had to add $15.20 more. That's so nuts. So it took us $90.20 to fill up our van today. All right, that took about 9 minutes to figure out. We are on our way. All right, well, we just made it out of Ross. We're still in the parking lot at the moment. And, well, we walked out spending about $216, and I just fed the baby. So we're gonna head over to Costco now and see what they got going on. We have made it to our destination. I cannot get over how busy the gas station is over there. You can see the long line right over there, all the way to the gas station. But from the out part of Costco, it doesn't look too busy, so that's like reassuring. Hopefully it's not busy inside. Hopefully, you know. Anyway, so we're gonna head in now. I gotta get the baby stroller. Hi, buddy. Lock the van. All right. See, oh, we can get a cart today. Yay. Okay. You never know. Thank you. All right. See what they got going on. Back to school stuff. All these book bags. That's nice. How much are the book bags? $24.99. And then these lunch boxes are $14.99. Not bad. It's a nice lunch box. It's with 2 ice packs and a lunch container. Cute. Well, these are cute lunchbox sets. How much are those? $20, $19.99. Those are cute. I just wouldn't want to clean it all. Got the TVs. They've got a lot of things on sale right now too. They've got some pop on sale. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get one of those Dr. Peppers. We're gonna go over there and get the Dr. Pepper. I've got quite a few things on sale. So we're gonna go look at these garbage cans real quick. So I know I just told you guys about our white garbage can that is not very fancy. And this one is about 60 bucks. I think I'm gonna pass. We do need a new garbage can, but I can get that garbage can for like 13 bucks, I believe, at Target. That's white, that we have already. And I just don't want to deal with paying that much. But anyways, so here's a little mini fridge for $150, and we're going to be getting this today. So I'm going to see if someone can help us get one of these and put it up front. So let's go get that Dr. Pepper really quick. They've got some slacks on sale for men. Oh, here we go. All right, so Joe's gonna help us take that up front. And while he does that, I'm gonna continue my shopping. So we're gonna get 1 case of this Dr. Pepper because it's on sale for $10.99. Originally $14.99, and we don't mind Dr. Pepper. Film here, so they've got some other drinks on sale. And oh, they've got their pasta sauce on sale. Some Ruffled chips on sale. Pringles, bars. I don't know if you're gonna want any of these. So, got lots of things on sale. Oh, they even got their toothbrush on sale. That's nice. Batteries. So these things aren't on sale right here, but oh, looky here. We're already going into the fall. $9. Ooh, let's take a look. Oh, look at this pumpkin. It's so cute, Ruby. I think we should get one. The kids will get a big kick out of that pumpkin. Maybe one of these nice pillows too to go with it.
Yeah.
Because we have those white pillows already on our couch. And they don't have any other decorative. It's just those 3 options. So we're gonna go with that. And then they've got, oh, a tomato plant. That is so cool for $11.99. I don't remember seeing those last time. Oh, look at how pretty these are. $39.99. They still got their grills out. All right, so let's go this way actually, because that's the checkout. Let's go down this way. They still got our couch here. Oh, look at this one. This one's pretty. Look at this couch. For $14.99. Very nice. Nice size ottoman. I don't think it opens though like ours does. No. Very nice though. All right, so they've got some camping gear over here. A couple more couches. This one's $23.99. Got a little cup holder. Some more camping gear. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start going to the food. So this is like all of the nuts, snacks. We got the bars over here. Here's that pretty lamp. Oh, they took it out of the box this time. That's beautiful. I love this lamp. Just love it. So nice. All right, they've got fake plants, some chairs, a desk. Oh, that's a nice desk. That's not a bad price. Still pricey, but not too bad. And they've got some kitchen tables over here. That's pretty. Look how nice that is. That's pretty. Yeah. Entertainment center. This is a nice kitchen table. I just don't know if I'd want the chairs. They look cozy, but not for my kids. Okay, so over here they've got vacuums. So I'm trying to find some school supplies, like printing paper, things like that. So, well, this is nice. I've been wanting one of these, but I just cannot imagine spending the price. So let me know if you guys have one of these, if you like it or not. I really would love one. I just don't want to spend that amount. It's just very expensive. So they've got a nice blow dryer, an iron. Alrighty. And then over here they've got some nice luggage. And then they've got some chairs over here. Oh, those are nice, the chairs. Very nice. All right, I'm just trying to find some school supplies. Okay, so I'm seeing some up here. Okay, yes, we need scissors. Oh, my glasses almost fell. Can you hang on to those for a second? We use these scissors for everything, cutting, but also cutting up the baby's food and That's not a bad price. I'm gonna grab 2 of these. And then they have some gel pens for $12.49. I know some of my kids prefer to use these in school, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up one of those. And then I don't really use any of those kind of pens, so these are 3 subject, for only $10, and they have 120 pages. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get one of these tapes for $9.99. That's a really good deal. It's got 6 in there, so we can always use tape even for crafts and birthdays and you name it. So we got everything just repositioned itself. So I've been thinking about getting a coffee pot lately because we do a lot of K-cups, but I don't know, you guys. Do you guys have a coffee maker, like the good old-fashioned coffee maker? And I feel like I want to pick one up because a lot of times I just feel like it's a lot more helpful. I don't know. K-cups are nice. Here's one of those K-cups right here for $1.30. And then here's a Ninja coffee pot for $1.30. I don't know what it does. Let's see. It brews, grounds, and pods. Oh. And they've got a lot of candles. These are like $14.97. I've got more candles. And more candles. And then a shelf organizer. I think you could put those like in your drawers. This is convenient. I would like to do something like this eventually, maybe in our kitchen for like soaps and things. So that would be like kind of helpful. Okay, and those are cute. It's like little stackables. Let's see here. Has all of these in it. 11 pieces for $9.99. That's nice. Little set. Oh, this is a nice basket for toys or something. This is cute. Or blankets. So, those. And then they've got these nice tumblers. More tumblers. Bigger jugs. More we have these. We like those. I do not, I don't like keeping the straws so much. We did for a minute, but I just don't like cleaning them. They get mold and stuff, and I know it takes time to clean them, and I really don't have the time. So we kind of normally toss those, and we just put like plastic straws in there. Things. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to pick one of these up. This is not a bad deal. $14.99, and I'm going to be doing our jar salad, so this will come in handy. We're going to film this. They've got some nice pots and pans. It's not a bad deal. Kirkland. And they've got some other pots over here and pans. Wonder how these will do. I don't know. Oh, here, I like this one. For $19.97. I'm gonna pick up one of these. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get one of these. Can you grab this for me, honey?
Yeah.
$16.99. I kind of like it because we do lots of salads and stuff, and it's just nice that it's got a lid with it. We're gonna try that. These are really cute. It's a 12-piece set, and my kitchen's kind of like the black and white with like red. Oh, and they're not glass. That's a 12-piece Oh, we're gonna snag a couple of these. I like it. If I haven't mentioned this yet, you guys, I am trying to repurchase things for our kitchen. It's been 5 years since we've moved in, and we didn't ever really repurchase and restock like our kitchen items. And so we've been using things for probably like 14 years is what I'm getting at. And so I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. That's an 8-piece set for $14.99, and they have it in blue as well. That's a nice set. I've never really purchased a knife set, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get one of these as well. It's a 10-piece set for $49.99. And then we've got a couple cutting boards for $13.99. I don't have a cutting board at the moment. We had a wood one, but it started just getting yucky, and I don't know. But for $13.99, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get these cutting boards. Oh, they got this pretty little tin here for $24.99. You could put like beverages in there for like a party. These cute little glasses. And then also, they've got some silverware sets for $30 and $60. All right, so even the milk's gone up. It was like $2.69, I believe, and so all the milk prices have gone up. All right, so we made it home. I gotta have this man bring this fridge in for me before he leaves, because it's a little heavy.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
The whole store?
It's a warehouse, babe.
Or warehouse?
There's no way I could buy that.
Oh boy. Oh wow.
Isn't that cool?
Probably 40 items behind it. This looks like
Look right here.
I like it.
Isn't that cool?
Oh yeah. Whatever. Looks good. I like it. Oh boy.
What is it for?
Daddy's gonna put that in our room real quick. Hang on.
Is it a real fridge?
It's a real fridge.
Yeah, I know. It's so light.
So we've got all this left. We need to get that in. You ready for this? All right, Nevaeh, you gonna help? Hey guys, welcome back. If you have made it this far to the Costco haul, welcome. Right, so we are here home again with another haul. I went to Costco, got a lot of things we needed. We've lived in this home for about 5 years now, and I don't think I've ever really like updated from our last home. So it feels good to have things we need. I've gone a lot without, and I'll explain that too as I show you everything. And then some new things I haven't tried, and I'm excited to try and let you know how I like them. And then some things that we needed too, and all the things, right? So I'm gonna turn this camera around and show you all the stuff picked up today at Costco. And by the way, I had, let's see, 2 flatbeds. One was for water, one was for the refrigerator I'm gonna show you at the end, and then 3 carts full of stuff. I mean, when you shop at Costco, you're shopping in bulk as it is, so everything's a little bit bulkier, so the boxes and everything kind of take up more space as well. But 5 carts, you guys, 2 flatbeds and 3 carts, that is. Let's get started. Okay, y'all. I am so excited to show you everything that I picked up today at Costco. So we're going to start over here with these beautiful pillows that I picked up for the fall. They were only $9.99 for each of them. And my kids already love that pumpkin. All right, and then this set right here, it has 11 pieces in it. And I love it because you're always needing like a little something to help keep you organized. And I think this is going to be just the perfect thing, mainly for like kitchen and kids like school supplies. And then over here, I picked up this 3-piece cutting board set. I really liked it because it had 3 different sizes, and a lot of times I think when I chop up like fruit or vegetable, it'd be nice to just even leave it on the cutting board. So I feel like this is going to give me a good option where I could do something like that. And then this vegetable chopper, I've seen other people use these and I've just never bought one. I was just like, I'll chop it up myself. But I really wanted to try this. It was only $14.99. It didn't break the bank. So I thought this would be, something fun to have in the kitchen. And so it comes with all these little pieces, and you just really have to be careful with it so you don't cut your finger or anything. I wouldn't recommend a child using it. And then over here, I needed to get another pan for my kitchen. So this is 5 quarts, and this is perfect for like scrambled eggs, sunny side eggs, pancakes, cooking up some beef for tacos, anything like that. And then over here, I went ahead and I picked up the good old-fashioned coffee maker. This makes up to 14 cups of coffee, and I've already really enjoyed having this on hand. My husband and I drink coffee, and instead of making a K-cup every single time, as you can tell, 14 cups will come in handy. We don't drink 14 cups a day, but I'm just saying it's nice to have that fresh cup of coffee just waiting for you throughout the day. So that is kind of why I went ahead and went back to the old-fashioned coffee maker. And then over here, let's see if I can get a handle on this. Over here, this sliding bin organizer was really neat, and I just thought maybe this would come in handy in the kitchen underneath the sink with like soap and washcloths and cleaning supplies for certain things that we like to use in our kitchen. So I'm not sure if it's going to fit yet. We will figure it out. If not, I'm sure we can figure out another place for this organizer. And then over here, I went ahead and I picked up these glass bowls. I'm really trying to do this with one hand. I know, it's terrible. It comes with 4 different size bowls with 4 lids for each bowl, and each bowl is a different color. And I really wanted to get away from the plastic. Now I know the lid is plastic, but I'm kind of meaning like the bowl wise. I feel like every time I buy plastic containers, they just, they go bad really quick. So I'm hoping that will be a good solution. And then over here, I've never owned my own knife set, so I'm very excited to have this finally in my kitchen. It's a 10-piece set, all different types of knives, and a pair of scissors. And then over here, I went ahead and I picked up 2 boxes of these 12-count plates, bowls. There's 2 different size plates and then 1 size bowl. And, over time things break and wear, and so we needed to update some of our plates and bowls for our kitchen. We have 10 people living inside this house, and 9 of us on a daily basis, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, are using plates or bowls, etc. So I'm really excited. These are super cute and pretty and practical, and they're plastic, so hopefully if they drop, they won't break like glass would. Okay, so then right here, we sometimes, obviously with having plasticware and then having these brand new plates and bowls, we will probably hand wash all of those because they will last a little bit longer if we don't put them in the dishwasher. It's a very neat drying rack where you can hang your cups, you have your plates, you have your silverware spot, and then also it drains the water into the sink. So I'm excited to see how this works. I don't know, maybe it's a good deal and maybe it was a bad decision. So anyways, moving forward, I went ahead and I picked up a set of silverware. not that long ago, I had purchased a set of silverware. I don't know. Something's happening with our silverware, just like, you know, socks. They just disappear for some reason. So either kids are throwing them away or kids are throwing them away. But anyways, I went ahead and I picked this up. This is just going to be nice to have on hand and know that we are doing okay with our silverware once again. And then over here, I picked up this 3-tray organizing for the drawers for the kitchen, and that's exactly what we're going to be using it for. And then this 8-piece kitchen tool set. Just a little disclaimer, it's wonderful. I am definitely going back and I'm going to purchase another set of that because just they wash really well and they are holding up fantastic. And then that coffee beans, like I was showing you guys, I'm going to be grounding that up with our grinder and I'm going to be putting that in our new coffee maker. And so then again, we still are doing our K-pods. I don't think we'll ever stop doing that. It's definitely a very big convenience thing when we are in a hurry and we gotta leave. But in the meantime, I wanted to show you guys also, I've stocked up on some more of our towels for the kitchen because we are trying to get away from using paper towel. So this is a big stepping stone for us. We had done this not that long ago and I loved how it's been working out. Now I did pick up these organic 8-piece towels just for drying our hands after we wash our hands and just obviously decorative purposes, but the white hand towels are going to be for like cleaning and wiping babies' faces and things like that. Then I went ahead and I picked up 3 of these rugs, 1 for each bathroom, just to get out the shower and, you know, have something for your feet where you don't slip or fall and you don't have to worry about putting a towel down on the ground. And we have 3, 1 for each bathroom. And I like the blue. So, and then down here, I went ahead and I picked up 2 of these cases of cage-free eggs, and it has 5 dozen in each case, so 10 dozen of eggs. Will not last this long, but it's a great start. 6 gallons of milk. We have been going through milk quite quickly lately, so that's why I bought 6 this time. And then 2 bags of these tortilla shells. It has 40 count. There's 2 separate bags in each, but these will last us for quite some time. Obviously, we do a lot of tacos and we even do breakfast tacos sometimes. So it's a convenient thing and our kids like it. Then I went ahead and I picked up quite a few bags of this Sara Lee bread that we like. It is a lot cheaper if I buy them in the twin pack at Costco rather than at Aldi's for like $3. The twin packs are only $4.99. So I stocked up on that. We will pop most of those into the freezer. And then our applesauce organic pouches, it has 24 in each. So I bought 3 boxes of those. 3 boxes of the Go-Go squeeze yogurts. Those have 10 strawberry and 10 blueberry, and there's 20 count in each box. So I think we are in a good start again with just trying to stock up and get ahead of the game. It's a great feeling to have that on hand with being a mama to lots of littles. And then we also picked up a package of butter. So we will freeze 3 of those and put 1 in the refrigerator. And then I wanted to go ahead and stock up on some of our main spices that we use. So cinnamon, taco seasoning for tacos, and garlic powder. Buying them in bulk just saves me time. So I'm glad to have those on hand again. And then I went ahead and I picked up this bacon crumble. I'm going to be making a lot of those jar salads I keep mentioning, so I'm glad to have that on hand. A big bag of our protein whey powder. This is vanilla ice cream. So, and then over here, this is like all of the school supplies I picked up. This Scotch tape comes with 6 rolls of tape. And then I also picked up these gel pens. And so I know a lot of my kids prefer using pens during school unless it's math. So I don't mind if they do. It doesn't really bother me. So I went ahead and I got one of those for the kids that prefer that. This is a 3-pack of spiral 3 subject notebooks with 120 pages in each book. So my oldest daughter recommended that, and I didn't mind picking that up for her either. Now, these scissors are like my best friend because when you have a lot of little ones, this is going to save you so much time on chopping up their food, I promise. Anyways, so over here I picked up these floss picks. It comes with 4 packages with 600 floss picks all together. These are my favorite wipes, and I'm so happy to have these again on hand. We go through them quite quickly in the summertime. Think of tampons and then Q-tips. They have definitely lowered their Q-tips quantity. That kind of makes me sad. So you're definitely paying more and getting less. Then I needed to pick up some toothbrushes, so I got 8 soft toothbrushes to have on hand. We needed some more bar soap, so I picked up this Dove soap. It has gone up in price tremendously. I cannot get over how expensive bar soap is. My husband had asked me to pick up some razors for him. I really like this brand. So it comes with quite a bit of refills, and then it also has like that blade right on the top where you can line up a little bit better. A thing of hand soap for the kitchen and bathrooms, and then we also needed some pods for our dishwasher. And then I picked up 2 of our laundry soaps. You guys, it's amazing how quick things just go in your house, as well as wipes. So we picked up quite a few wipes this time just to kind of get ahead of the game. But again, it goes by so quick. So I picked up 3 of those, and then 1 of the bath tissue and 1 of the paper towel. So again, I'm hopeful that we will use those washcloths and, not so much paper towel. 1 thing of pepperoni. My kids have asked that with their Lunchables. They really do enjoy having some of these pepperonis alongside the turkey breast. So I picked up 3 of these, and it comes with 3 pouches for $11.99. And then I wanted to pick this up for the kids as well as myself and my husband. We all really do like a good brownie. And then I needed some more pancake mix, basmati rice. So it feels good to have those back on our shelves as well. Lots of protein over here. We just bought a mini fridge, so I wanted to go ahead and stock that up with some of this protein for after our workouts. 2 cases of olives, our favorite olives. 2 of the prime hot dogs. We will use a whole package at one time, so that's like 2 meals right there. A package of bacon, but it comes with 4 packages, so that's about 4 meals. And then this organic noodles, we've actually really liked it, so I'm going to continue to buy that. So I got a thing of that because we were all out. Some macaroni and cheese to have on hand for emergency purposes. Our favorite refried beans, so we will use this in our tacos and nacho Fridays and for side items, as well as these olives. So then I also picked up the organic flour, unbleached. I haven't had this on my shelf in a while, so it feels good to again stock up on that so we can make some homemade cookies. And then 1 case of Dr. Pepper. Okay guys, that completes my Costco haul. Again, we decided to move our freezers back downstairs, so it feels good to have everything right where we need it. I'm planning on moving everything out of this cabinet space to put more food over here. So in the moment, I'm going to go ahead and organize all of this, and I will show you a before and after because we need to tidy this pantry up. We have lots of boxes we need to get out of here and put all of our new things in that space. Okay, so here is the after. It's looking pretty good, I have to say. Yeah, baby. I know, those are so cool. You like them? Are you counting? You guys like those little block things too?
Yeah, hive.
A hive? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bubby. I love it, buddy.
Looks more like a flower. Yeah.
Like a flower. Oh, yeah. You could do so many things with all those.
That can be green or
So to make like steam like this.
Oh, okay.
Like this.
Very nice, Mabel.
It said disappear, disappear. Yeah, it's saying disappear, disappear. Right there.
And you're so excited. Dirks wants to touch them too. Don't give him the tiny ones though. Yeah, he can't have the tiny ones.
He can't have that spoon. He can only have these.
The big ones? Yeah.
These square kinds.
What, boy? It's okay.
He's trying to get more.
More?
What are you doing, Dirksy?
I made a messy.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got him. He's not gonna go. I got him.
Oh.
He wants to go in his tummy.
He's messing
I
my
got
stuff
him.
up.
He's messing your stuff up. I know. I'm sorry. You want to do it on the ground?
I was doing it.
Okay.
See how much you
Don't touch on the button.
Oh, boy, good. Can you pause that? Oh my goodness. What are you doing? I'm wondering if I could do this without that. Let's, hang on, watch out. You know what? Let me get these out from underneath first so no one steps on them. Okay, they are sharp. Oh boy, Watch out. Watch out, Boom Boy. Watch out, Boom. Oh my gosh, how scary. What? Like, oh, we cut the thing off. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to stand it back up. And I hope
You
I can
just pick it up.
Yeah.
Need help?
It's so tiny. Can you move that with your foot, baby? Rub it. Thank you.
Oh my god, I messed up.
It's okay, it's fine. At least all right, here it goes. It's so tiny. Oh my god.
Tiny refrigerator.
It's a tiny refrigerator.
What? Wow, it's so tiny. Open it up, Mom.
It's your little fridge. You like
Yeah,
it?
it's like literally perfect.
You gotta open it.
Open it up,
Let
Mom.
me see which way. It's this way.
That's right.
Oh, let me see. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so here's the outside. We still got to take off the film on the front. But here's the freezer and the refrigerator part. So I got things to take off, but so cute. It's just like a real refrigerator.
There's a map in it.
And it is a real refrigerator. You want to see the light?
Yeah.
Okay, come here. Oh my goodness, Boone. No, don't pull on it. Don't touch. You can't touch. Just look, okay? What do you think? You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you guys what I got at Ross today.
What's wrong?
It's a store. You've been there. So, are you excited?
Yeah.
Who's excited?
I am.
Okay, you ready? So let's see what we got. We got this today. Okay, so we're gonna set this here. And then we got this today.
Wow.
Just do a voiceover.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool. Who's that for? That's makeup. And here's dessert. Actually, and pencils.
It's Play-Doh.
I bought my home before it was a little set. You guys had a shake. Who's doing it? It is. Who's that for? That is cool. I didn't know
Is that for you? Okay, so starting right down here, I picked up the strawberry shortcake shirt for $7.99 for one of the girls, and these cute little cowgirl boots for $4.99. I thought it was really cute and precious. And then I also got my husband a couple t-shirts. He needs more t-shirts. You can never go wrong with t-shirts at Ross. They were, I believe, $9.99. Nope, $10.99. So yeah, just add to his collection for work or wherever he wants to wear them. And then over here, $7.99. I did not know they had Wally t-shirts as well as the kids. They were so excited to see those. And then this blue Adidas shirt for $10.99. This is for my daughter, size medium. Another cute Wally shirt for $7.99. And another Wally shirt for $7.99, I believe. Yep, $7.99. And another Wally shirt. So lots of the girls will have these. They're not for boys. This wasn't in the boys section. It was all from the girl section. And then this was $4.99. I just needed a refill one for my money book. We use that kind of paper. And then over here, this cute little container I just fell in love with. They have containers inside of a container, and we do a lot of homeschooling, so I thought I would give you a little demonstration on what I'm doing with it. So sight words, I'm going to take out of the box it came with, and I'm going to go ahead and put them in the box. And so whether it's multiplication or ABC cards, you get the idea. Then this was really cool. It comes with 144 colors. It's clay. And the kids already have done this. It's already gone, but great deal. And then they've already seen these pencils as well. $4.99 for pencils with an eraser. You can't go wrong with trying to encourage your kids to do school. And then over here, I wanted to stock up on our dry erase markers. So this is a 16 pack as well as, I think that was like 10. And then colored gel pens and scissors, and then a little container for my oldest daughter for school. She recommended that she could use one. And then also, again, 50 count of all these colors for the little ones while the older ones are doing school. Then my daughter seen this and she asked if she could have it, and I said sure. So just like a little notebook she can keep track or journal or do Bible studies with for $4.99. And then my oldest again had asked me about a couple months ago if she could get one of these calendars for her room. And so this was a great price and she had some money. So over here, this is kind of like what I've got going on. I took all of my cards out, and as you can see, I've put them in each one of these boxes. So I'm so excited to get this out for the kids during the school weeks. So whether I'm doing it with the older ones or the younger ones or the kids that are technically not even in school yet, but they can sit down and do ABCs or colors or shapes. I even put some dice in one of the containers, some cards, and then Uno. So I'm really excited to have this on hand, because even if we like go to a doctor's appointment, we can always bring this with, and there's something in here for all the kids where it can keep their minds going, keep them occupied, and hopefully not fighting, right? So I'm really excited now. There was a few that I couldn't fit in there, so I will just leave them in this baggie. But again, I'm really pleased with this container that can hold all of our cards in it for the school year. So let me know if you guys have one of these and if you love it. Okay guys, so here is a quick overview of what I've already showed you guys at Costco that I picked up, all the things for my kitchen. Like I mentioned, I have not bought anything in since we've been married, basically. Obviously some odds and ends every now and then, but a big haul like this that's meant just for my kitchen, and I am so excited. I'm like a girl in a candy store right now. You know, I do all of the cooking and organizing and all that stuff for our home. So this is really going to make my mama heart really happy and make my life a lot easier. So I'm just showing you guys everything once again in the box. And then I'm going to go ahead and unbox it and show you what everything looks like out of the box, because I think that would be so fun. So if you are interested in seeing this, keep watching, and hopefully this will inspire you guys. And if you see anything you like, maybe you're gonna go want and pick it up at Costco for your own kitchen. So let's get started. Okay, so starting right over here on this side of the table, I've already, like I've mentioned, unboxed everything for you guys to see. So this coffee pot comes with like a couple refill filters. I probably won't even use those because in the inside it comes with a filter. And then this is like a water filter, I believe. So I stuck that down in the bottom, and I'll show you guys kind of how that goes. It comes with like a little manual to kind of let you guys know all about the coffee pot. So once I opened it, you can see off to the side, I'm going to go ahead and pull that out for you guys. So this is where like the water filter, that little pod that they gave me, goes down in there. And then of course on both sides, the water will fill up. So let me see if I can get this back in. Okay, so then right here as well, it comes with where you would put your coffee grounds in, which I love because I probably won't even use those like throwaway coffee refill, I don't even know what you call them, filters. There we go. I'll probably just use that one that it comes with. And then it has like all these options for bold, temperature, how many cups, on and off button. And then I think you can even set like a timer if you want to get it started. But again, the manual will help you with that. And so it comes with this nice coffee pot that is glass with a plastic handle and lid, holding up to 14 cups. I just think it's really nice and practical. It's black. It matches basically all the rest of my appliances. It's very practical. So I'm very pleased with the price. It was $49.99, and I'm just really glad to have that on hand for my kitchen. Okay, so moving over here to these cutting boards, it came with 3, which is really nice for my size family to have 3 different sizes. It's really nice how it comes with these handles on the side and the rubber where it's just an easier grip. The texture is very nice. And I love that I have 3 different options. So if I'm cutting fruit or vegetables or onions, I don't have to hurry up and go and dump it in a bowl and wash it right away. I can leave it on the cutting board and grab another cutting board. So very practical with my size family and what I do every day in my kitchen. And then over here, the silverware, I went ahead and I took it out again of the box. So I just wanted to show you guys how pretty it is. It comes with 2 different size forks, 2 different size spoons, and then obviously 4 knives. Okay, and I'm so excited to have this knife set right here. So I saved the box to show you guys a little bit more in detail of what each knife is. I'm not obviously a pro at using any knife at the moment, but I'm excited to see and learn what each knife is meant for. It came with these nice pair of scissors, which is great because I cut a lot of food for little ones and I normally use scissors. And this knife has been probably my favorite, the one I just pulled out. This one I have not yet to use, so if you guys know what to use that knife for, please let me know in the comments below. I don't understand that knife, nor do I understand this one. But there are a couple knives on here that are very practical for me in my everyday cooking and cutting, like that one as well. This one is quite ginormous, so I don't use that very often, but I have used it once, I believe, to cut some meat as well. I have not used this one, but this one would probably be good for steak, I'm assuming. But they, again, look at this knife, just beautiful. So I'm really pleased and glad that I did pick up this knife set for my kitchen. Let me know if you guys have a knife set and what your favorite brand was. Now this thing right here, this little drawer set, I have still yet to figure out where I kind of want to put this in my home. I'm thinking underneath my kitchen cabinet, but I'm not sure if this is going to fit. When it's out of the box, it just looked a lot bigger than I remember in the store, which is fine, but we have reverse osmosis underneath our kitchen sink. Okay, and then this right here, I am so excited to use because we do hand wash quite a bit of our dishes because they are plastic. I don't really buy a lot of glass. With having so many children, I just don't want the little ones to accidentally get cut and drop them. But it's really neat. It has like this little drain system where it just, the water comes out from here and then drains straight into the sink from that little spout. So on the side there, you can tell that you can put some cups, plates, and then you have your silverware part. But it's really neat. It's just like not the everyday modern drying rack. See, this is so cool. So my eldest normally does mainly the dishes. Obviously, our kids do take turns with doing that from time to time, but this drying rack system has been very helpful. Rather than laying a bunch of towels down, we just put it in here and it dries very quickly. So good job, Costco, with this one. I will have to say this was $49.99 and it was worth every bit of that money. Okay, so I'm going to come around here and show you guys on this side. Hi, Brew. He's gone. Okay, so over here, these containers, I'm actually really excited to start using for the brand new silverware. I don't plan on putting our spatulas and stuff. I have a container next to my stove that I'll be putting those in. But this is really a nice texture inside. It's like a rubber, where it just kind of keeps your silverware positioned where it's not sliding all around when you open the drawers. And then this one I plan on using for tea, coffee pods, things like that by our coffee makers. We have a couple drawers, so I'll be putting those in there. And then the bottom one, I'll put saran wrap, parchment paper, and tinfoil. At first I wasn't sure if they would fit in our drawers, but they will. So I'm really glad because they have definitely made my drawer life organization very easy. Now this cute thing right here, I'm excited to use, and I think my children are too, but with my help. So this is like just like a little manual pack, and then it came with another size, like little chopper. I don't know what I would call that, but and a couple cleaners for it because you don't want to cut your finger. There's like a warning thing on there, very, very sharp. A little brush to get out anything that gets stuck. But you guys, this is just gonna make my life so much easier, especially with chopping onions, but even peppers. So this is just the little drawer where you catch it all in and then you can pull it out and dump it out. But yeah, so this part isn't where it's gonna hurt. It's down here. So that little thing comes up and it's very sharp. So I'll probably leave that little note on there at all times just so we don't have any accidents. but this is going to be so fun and very convenient to have on hand for my kitchen. Now, this set of 11 containers, I'm still, again, not 100% sure where I'm going to put everything, but we are starting school soon, so I think this will come in handy for the kids with organizing their school supplies and their desk. So again, I don't know where everything's going, but we always need good little organization containers like this. So I'm thinking like erasers, maybe their headsets can go in the bigger containers. You know, we'll show you guys as we go on and I figure it out. But this came with a couple different size bigger containers. So I at first thought it just came with those two big ones, and then as you're gonna see here, it comes with this nice little one. So this might be even good for some printing paper to put by the printer. So I'm really excited to have this on hand. I'm really glad that I didn't leave it at the store. I'm really happy that I picked it up. So 2 more bigger containers. This will come in handy for a couple of the girls with their laptops, and I will show you guys that another time in another video of kind of how we used all of these and organized, but definitely came in handy. Okay, so moving forward, I bought these glass bowls. It came with 4 different glass bowls. And those lids I'm super excited about because, again, guys, I do a lot of the cooking and it will be nice to have containers with lids finally. And rather than having plastic bowls too, I know they say plastic's not the best. I would prefer to have a plastic lid over the plastic container. So I'm really excited to have these bowls on hand for cutting up fruit and cutting up vegetables. Okay, so here's a couple examples in the corner I wanted to show you guys that I've already done, and they've just been such a blessing to have on hand and very convenient. Okay, and then moving over here, look at these, aren't they darling? I'm so excited to use these as well, and they've just really been so nice. Now we do have to hand wash them, but they're just so pretty to eat out of, and the kids really love them. So we bought 2 different sets. It came with 4 in each set. So we have 8 plates, 8 bowls, and then 8 of these smaller plates, which are perfect for like breakfast or lunch. And then again, you can pair it up for if you have company over. And then over here, I wanted to move these to the side so I could show you the bigger plates. And as you can see, they're just very simple, but very pretty and practical. Okay, these utensils, I'm so excited to have one of these mixer whisk things again. We had 2, they both broke. And then these spatulas. I like how heavy they are. It's like a really nice texture. They're not like super flimsy or like super heavy either. They're like literally perfect. And then these little tongs, really nice and handy to have when you're flipping tortilla shells on the stove. We have a red one, but again, it's nice to have a couple different ones on hand. And then this little what do you call these, where you can just like put on the barbecue sauce on the chicken. A nice spoon, again, very sturdy, perfect for soup or dishing out your eggs in the morning, as well as this one. So this little spatula though is probably my favorite. I make a lot of eggs with it and it's really, really nice. And then this pan right here, again, I needed to get one more. We have one pretty similar to this, so it's really nice to have another one on hand. This lid's lovely, as well as this pan. So if I want to make eggs in one, or if I want to make French toast in the other one, and I don't want to bring out my big griddle thing, it's really nice to be able to have that option. Okay, so that is it for this haul of unboxing. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the items out of the box, and hopefully it inspired you guys for your kitchen. All right, so I'm finally being able to cut the stems off of these roses that I picked up today at Track and Van Tills and get them in some water. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, Make sure to hit that bell and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with a loved one or a friend if you enjoyed it and it inspired you. And thank you so much for being you and being here with me today. Again, I will see you guys really soon with a brand new video. Take care and God bless.